Previously, on Seattle by Night, a Halloween romp comes to an end. After regrouping at the bagel, Pius is getting ready to depart to pick up a package. At the same time, Ashley is getting ready to leave, getting over a case of being both high and drunk, but mostly done with it. Which just leaves her to realize her own embarrassment over what she did and what she said while in that state, and what she missed out on as a result. Pius reaches the normal drop-off spot he has with his pawn shop contact and finds a package. One not addressed to Pius, but instead to the name the Nosferatu was originally born with. Within are the broken remnants of a clock, crudely positioned in the shape of a stake. Pius immediately recognizes the remnants. How could he forget the clock he broke to study, only to be dragged through figurative hell for by a most hated foster sibling? Elsewhere, Ashley returns to the chantry, where Dr. Thorne awaits. She may have forgotten his promise, but her sire has not, and leads her to his office, where she is handed a very thick folder. After some time spent skimming, her sire informs her the folder is hers to keep. It's a lot to take in, but even so, Ashley does briefly get annoyed at Dr. Thorne. For instance of her sire apparently feeding on her grandmother, or great-grandmother, as the case may have been. Pius checks in with Donovan, expressing his concern about the package and seeking his primogen's advice. He gets it, and Donovan seems concerned. The greatest part of this on life for Pius is again presented to him in the form of family that actually gives a damn. Back at the bagel, Olivia rummages through Alvin's movie collection and puts in Little Shop of Horrors, the 1986 remake. Alvin joins her. Ultimately, Halloween ends and All Saints' Day begins. Alvin awakens first, going through his normal catch-up, alongside projects like surveilling members of the Rotary Club for possible ghouling, and keeping a better eye on his sister through them, and possibly being able to work some indirect, direct influence that way when needed. He does make note of gang violence and animal attacks being on the rise, particularly in the southern edges of the city, where it's known that the Sabbat fled to after their defeat over a month ago. Olivia awakens next, in weird positions, and after some dreams. She goes upstairs and bothers and voyeurs at Joshua changing light bulbs after trying to get him to change hers. Ashley comes to it around the same time and arrives at the bagel not long later, giving Alvin her file, cashing in a bit of a favor in hopes of having him help her go through it. Pius awakens with a full mouth and a bunch of squirming squirmers on top of him. After reaching the bagel's sewer entrance, he obfuscates himself as President Bill Clinton, who has fallen down a well. After seeing through the disguise, the coterie, reunited, decide to go hunting, as Pius was starving even before his burning through his blood to disguise himself as the president. After the group collectively spots a bum rifling through trash, Pius bolts from the car as President Bill Clinton and charges straight at the bum, prompting shock and surprise from any mortal able to see the president attacking homeless people. Pius drains a lot of blood from the bum. Pius calls an ambulance for the bum and explains Bill Clinton attacked the bum. Much ado about bums later, the coterie reaches the movie theater, and Bill Clinton and Olivia hide in a dumpster out the back, peeking outside of it like the creepy voyeurs that they are. Meanwhile, Ashley and Alvin go inside to hunt more normally. Alvin to hunt art students. Alvin succeeds well, managing to ensnare two at once for a nibble. Back outside, Pius, still disguised as Bill Clinton, ambushes a guy from the dumpster, asking them to vote for me before sinking his fangs in. Olivia also jumps someone. Olivia takes some blood from hers, but quickly releases her victim as she sees Pius in the middle of a hunger frenzy, draining the man dry. She tries to intervene, and succeeds a little at first, but ultimately fails and calls upon Alvin telepathically for aid. But by the time the den mother arrives, the man is dead. And Pius, has blood all over his Bill Clinton-looking face. As the others begin the task of sneaking a body to Alvin's car, Ashley finally arrives on scene to a distraught or at the least desolate Olivia. As they regroup, Alvin asks Olivia if she wants to talk about what she mentioned wanting to talk about the night before, specifically her vision, but the Malkavian is not in the headspace for it right now. The coterie, needing to dispose of the body, decides to head to Pius's Haven, where they get to meet his pet zombies. And Pius introduces Olivia to a gift, an arcade fortune teller that he's fixed up. Meanwhile, Alvin's stowing the body while trying to figure out how to act or what to say about the corpse of the man Pius exsanguinated. Ashley has a zombie lurking over her shoulder, breathing, or I guess gasping, into her ear. As they look about in the lurker's hideaway, Pius raises the corpse to join the others as a zombie sentinel, sentenced to forever guard this haven of his, or until destroyed. Which brings us to the present. It is the night of All Saints' Day, and while it isn't even midnight yet, the night hasn't been looking too well for the coterie just yet, after the time to go hunting went awry. Which is where we are now.
Wait a minute, where were we at right now? Like, all of us? Are we all together?
Yeah, you're all together, and you're all in your
Okay.
haven.
Okay.
The private one.
Right. Yep, and then... Okay, yep. And I know what we're doing now.
Mm-hmm. It's sometime just before midnight, like 11:30, maybe 11:40. You have lots of things down here, right, Pius? You got the arcade games, you have the machine, you have some clocks in various states of despair, a TV, probably even a radio or two, right?
Oh yeah, I got the NES.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, I got all that stuff.
Yeah. Okay, just checking. You may go about your things. I have other things about to start, but for right now, we are still regrouping from events that happened.
Yeah, Pius is gonna make his way over to his couch and just turn on the TV. Try not to think about what he just went through.
Hmm. So
Let
Ashley
me
was being
make a die
stalked
roll.
by a zombie. Pius is sitting to watch TV. Olivia was at the fortune-telling arcade person.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
She's talking that shit up. That's her new friend.
I believe we were just basically admiring the decor of Pius's new place. If the TV actually works, I'm kind of surprised.
Oh yeah, yeah. The TV works.
It's probably by some sort of cable hijacking thing the Nosferatu set up.
Oh yeah, no, 1000%. It is still impressive to get a working like electrical setup down here in like the sewers, even in 1990.
So basically, we're just chilling at the moment.
Yes, trying to decompress from Pius attacking you.
Yep. I mean,
When
now he's got.
when Pius turns the TV on, it's probably set to something HBO, and there's probably more than a little bit of skin showing somewhere.
Especially at this hour of night,
Yes.
because we're at the after dark hours.
She's telling the fortune telling machine about her dream over there in the corner or wherever Pius has that set up.
Pius has given up on things and is on the couch. Celia is rambling to the machine. What about Alvin and Ashley?
Like I said, I'm just appraising the like state of the haven, because last time we saw this, it was just basically a trash bags here, hobo bum place, there. Like the fact that Pius got all this down here and actually took the time to decorate to make it look like a somewhat wooden interior, little elements here and there,
Yes, made it a home.
a bit cleanlier than he expected. And that's not a knock against Pius. That's just a knock against like American sewer systems.
It's more like a drain cut off. It's where like the water would run, like in and all that.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. Again, it's still impressive.
He had help.
Sure.
Family helps family.
Oh yes.
Also, it used to be a Nosferatu Haven, I believe, before Jim was using it. I think Hal mentioned that when y'all were talking to him.
Oh, sorry, I forgot my mic was on.
And then I got the Zambinos just chilling outside. Well, within the room too. This how do we progress? Everyone's full, right? We got our fill.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
hope everyone got their fill.
I did.
Yeah.
And he goes back to staring at the TV again, his eyes all wide. So many people are not going to vote for Bill Clinton, and it's my fault.
So, Olivia's gonna find something vaguely jack-o'-lantern shaped in Pius's.
What do you find?
Fuck, what do I find in your haven there? That's kind of jack-o'-lantern shaped.
Pius
I
is
don't-
like a hoarder, so you'll find a lot of like odds and ends.
Can I find like a mini cauldron, like plastic one?
It
That
was
you-
just
Probably.
Halloween. There's probably a bunch of random candy buckets that he was debating on bringing with him in order to like impress good old
Bias.
fuck, what's his
Bias.
name? Tobias, yep.
Yeah.
Little Toby.
Fair
Okay, well
enough.
she's gonna pick one of those up. Fine, whatever. And there's no candy in it, but she's gonna try to give you guys candy, and she's gonna say that weird ass word that I don't know how to pronounce. Andrew, I'm sorry.
Iguz Kiaren Samea.
There you go. She's basically saying that to you guys as she's giving you invisible candy.
You said a goose Kiarden Samea?
Yep.
Olivia,
Hmm.
are you repeating what's on the network again?
Network. Heavens no.
Olivia, you have no idea what you were just doing or why you're holding a candy bucket.
I'm just. Wait, wasn't I just talking to the fortune telling machine? Why am I here? She puts the bucket down and then goes back to what she was doing with the machine. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
How about you come back on over here? I know you've got a lot on your mind.
You mean mines? But okay.
Yes, but let's start with yours first.
Okay. So she comes back. She sits down on the couch, staring at the TV, and then just goes, "What do you want to know?"
Well, despite the tragedy tonight, you were looking to discuss omens that you had seen recently.
Omens. Is that like little candies that you can eat? Like hors d'oeuvres?
Your terrifying dreams.
Oh, yeah. I had one. I had one.
Uh-huh. The last time it was pretty accurate, wasn't it?
I don't remember. Was it?
Yes.
The flesh
You know
monster.
That's
the big
fucking awesome.
The big maw thing. That's right. I tried not to think about that.
That was over a
was
year ago,
scary.
mind you,
Man,
because it
that should
happened
be a
before
thing
I
to make,
moved to
make
weather.
Olivia roll to remember stuff. That would be awesome.
Let's not.
No, I'm really role playing her as she's fractured, so she forgets
Yep.
things.
Yep. Yeah, so considering your penchant for accuracy, probably good to discuss that, right?
Probably. Yes. Maybe. Let's
Definitely.
all sit by the campfire. Wait, there's no campfire. TV will do good. We should all sit around the campfire TV. Yeah,
From the
I can tell you a
TV.
story.
Ah! Ah!
All right, Pius, where's the remote?
Oh, you just
You
You get
please
stuff
tell
in
me
this.
you have a remote.
I have bunny ears.
That's cute. Can I touch him?
All right.
Yes.
You
No.
do, but they don't actually control the TV because if they did, you wouldn't get any signal down here.
Yeah, no. He has no remote. It's just the channel that was left on the TV.
Alvin's gonna go ahead and tweak with the TV, considering he does have like technical skills, and is gonna try to fix the distraction that is the TV while not breaking Pius's
Alvin.
projects.
And right now, in 5 easy payments of $19.99.
God, there's even commercials during the smut. What the fuck?
What are they doing on the
You said you were
TV?
fiddling with the TV. The channel changed, and it's on some infomercial now.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
making new people.
Should I mimic that?
No.
Oh, okay.
Everyone just says no.
Well, I'm ready when you guys are.
Not for that.
No, God, please no. We don't need
All right,
anything like
all right.
that.
All right.
Oh, I love you guys.
That
Okay.
was fun.
But all right, Olivia's patiently waiting while humming. Let's see. Does Alvin have the TV under control now? Everyone ready?
Hopefully, eventually.
You can just unplug it. Just unplug it.
I mean, there is an off button. Or an
Yes.
off switch.
Yeah, I can
get
turn it off
that.
and on. I just
I-
can't
I-
change the channel.
Yeah, I was just trying to find a little better ambiance, but all right.
God, you're a boomer. You don't even know how to work the TV, Alvin.
Yes, I do actually. I'm just cycling until we
As
find
you
something
stare
that's
out onto the majestic Serengeti, you can see the pride of lions is hunting early.
You know what? This is actually an educational channel. Maybe Pius will learn something. I'm gonna leave it here.
This is how we hunt.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off for now. But yeah, Pius, now you have something that might actually teach you something.
Something
Yes.
proper for once.
So I raise my butt, wiggle, and then pounce.
I mean, to be fair, animalism is part of your general like breadth of powers, right?
Yep.
Yes.
I would advise against any African safaris, otherwise you would run against the lion shifters
Oh,
Oh
shit.
shit!
and the
Yeah,
hyena
let's not do
shifters.
that.
I saw.
Also,
two
it turns
peacocks
out
mating.
apparently the lions were the bad guys all along. Lion shifters, I mean,
No.
as opposed to the hyena shifters.
Anywho, yeah. Jeez.
Excuse me. But all right,
Y'all are unhinged.
you're welcome.
Yes.
Hmm.
We have
Would it help if before Olivia gets to describing her dream, I reread the dream?
Sure.
Please.
Yes.
Although
It's
this is
been
not
months.
going to be Olivia saying the dream. Olivia can, after hearing me repeat the dream, go through what she will actually tell the coterie.
Okay.
Because reasons and shit.
Yeah.
All right, one moment. I gotta put on the spooky Malkavian Visions music.
Yes.
Spooky.
Drink my teriyaki sauce.
Okay.
God damn. You drink the teriyaki sauce?
I'm debating on it.
I
Hmm.
love you.
Might as well just do a
I-
teriyaki and fusion.
Oh, ew. I don't know if I like that.
Silence,
one
then
moment.
we are ready for the presentation.
You find yourself journeying through the city streets You find yourself traveling through the city streets. A pink and purple plastic jack-o'-lantern bucket full of candy on your arm. The contents shift and shake, jostling as you skip through the streets. Each little candy inside is wrapped in a golden foil wrapper, a little flame emblem on each of them, brimming with light and innocent cheer. The streets are covered in unnatural shadows, cast by the perpetual sunrise hanging low in the sky, a happy blood-red light winking at you through the occasional gaps in the buildings as you pass them by. People are all around you as you move through the crowds, human-shaped shadows, each with a chest branded with a glowing red sunrise silhouette, saying words as you pass them by. Always the same words, no matter the myriad of voices and tones. Iguz Kiaran Samea, they say as you pass along your way. You don't know what that means, but it makes your fangs ache inside your gums, briefly feeling a wave of thirst coming and going with the words. You hurry along, not wanting to be rude, but also not wanting to share candy with them. Every so often, you find someone, an actual person with color and vibrancy, not just another shadow. You eagerly rush to greet them, giving them a candy you're so excited to share. Each time, they take the candy, opening it, popping it into their mouth, before their expression turns from open and happy to painful, surprised agony. Darkened shadow flooding over them, the blood-red silhouette of the eternal sunrise branding into their chest. Eguz Kiaran Samea, they too begin to say, causing you to frown, and hurry onwards in hopes of finding a new someone to share with, the previous person and their fate gradually slipping away. The cycle continues, seemingly without end. Less and less are the people that aren't shadows. Sometimes you find those you recognize, those that you care for. The ugly one you find playing with zombies, trying to make them dance, his monstrous maw wide with glee as his dancers tear apart someone unseen save for their suffering grin. There's a girl behind him, a gun built from broken clocks aimed at his head unseen. Ignoring her, you share your candy with him, of course, before he too seems racked with pain, eventually becoming another shadow with the sunrise branded into his chest. Eguz Kiaran Samea, he says as well, your gums becoming so incredibly sore. You find another one, in a ghillie suit of black and red, crouch-walking after what looks like a sibling, surrounded by various shadow people. He seems annoyed when you interrupt him to share your candy, but takes it in the end, as they all do. The change takes him, no longer caring when one of those surrounding the sibling ahead pulls a knife, nor when she starts following his own footprints, too busy with the agony of his unwanted change drenching him in shadow, the sunrise brand carving its way into being across his chest. Eguz Kiaran Samea, he says, as he must. The last one you find, with a look of stupor on her face, bliss in her expression, a swirl of wind carrying away bits of ash. Something terrible has happened, something vile. But she seems happy, so it's probably fine. Still, you give her a candy as well. You smile, hoping you have found someone at last who will enjoy what you've brought them. Of course, it is not to be. Not to be. The shadows take her form, and she too feels the painful revelation. Heguskian Samea, she says, and the monster inside you thrashes at its cage. Your face falls, cheer broken at last, and you stumble away. Gentle arms catch you, a faceless figure in the garb of the Vesta cult looking down at you. Guard your ember, child, they remind you, and you suddenly become aware of the truth. The little coal on your chest you only now remember is there, its heat being siphoned away and stolen by the eternal sunrise on the horizon, flares back to life, burning away the shadow you only now realize was covering you the entire time, taking the brand of a sunrise silhouette along with it. The little candies in your bucket, you realize are wrapped in black, not gold, each with the brand now glimmering hatefully at you, as does the sun. Flee the false sun, child, the priestess says before a hateful ray of sunlight immolates her to ash. Eguz Kiaran Samea, the shadowed sacrifices say. Child of the sun.
God damn.
Mhm.
Baby shark.
That was
I like writing those.
Yeah, that was awesome.
You guys ready for the explanation?
Oh,
Well,
Yep.
yeah.
we'll be able to tell you.
Yep.
All right. Well, you heard Andrew. Moving on. No, I'm kidding.
Damn.
Minus 1,000 experience points. You don't have that much yet, but I will reduce all of your dots to ones.
Oh shit.
No. I did actually I forgot that I had a document prepared for her to explain it a little bit. So it's a little bit, it's not long, but you'll know when it's finished. Promise.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
okay. I hate this. God. Okay.
You got this. You are better at this than you think you are. Now stop doubting yourself. That's the only reason you struggle.
That you're not wrong. All right, I'm ready. So Olivia's gonna kind of hunker down into the couch a little bit and think about her dream for a second. She lets the silence stretch a little bit, and then she starts speaking. I had the strangest dream last night. Olivia began, her voice taking kind of like a hushed, almost melodic quality. Her finger starts tracing the air in front of her as if drawing a picture. I was walking through the city, carrying a plastic jack-o'-lantern bucket filled with candy. They were wrapped in this beautiful shiny gold foil, each with a little flame on it. I felt so happy, just skipping along. But the streets were all wrong. They were full of shadows, like people, but just flat. And there was a perpetual sunrise, blood red, hanging low in the sky, and it made me feel like I wanted to sing a song. The shadow people kept saying the same words to me, over and over again, in all different voices. Forgive me, how do you say that word again?
Eguz Kiaran Samea.
Iguz Kiaran Samea.
Yep.
Okay. All right, I'm going to try to do that in her voice, but I'm going to butcher it. Iguz Kia. Nope, I can't do it in her voice. It messes up.
You were doing great. You were literally doing perfectly until you stopped.
Yeah. Iguz Kiaran Samea. I didn't know what it meant, but it made my veins ache. My gums felt so sore, like they wanted to push out. She kind of holds her face a little bit. It made me want to hurry to find someone real to share my candy with. Every so often, I'd find a real person, vibrant and full of color. I'd get so excited and run to them, giving them one of my candies. But the moment they ate it, their faces would fill with this horrible agony, and they would be consumed by shadows with that same sunrise branded on their chest. And they would start to say the same words. I just feel sad for a moment, and then move on, forgetting all about them as I looked for someone new to share with. I even found people I knew. The ugly one, oh, damn, my bad. The ugly one, the monster, was there playing with zombies. He was so happy making them dance. There was a girl there was a girl behind him with a gun made of broken clocks. But I didn't care. I gave him a candy, and he too was consumed by the shadows. His face was full of pain, and his voice became another one in the crowd, saying the same thing. I felt a painful throb behind my fangs, but I kept going. Then I found this one in a ghillie suit, the hunter. He looked annoyed at first, but he took the candy. He was lost in a moment of agonizing change, consumed by shadows and branded by the sunrise. His voice too became part of the crowd. The last one I found was a girl, with a look of pure bliss on her face. A terrible wind swirled around her, but she looked so happy. I gave her a candy, hoping that this time it would be different. Of course it wasn't. She too became a shadow. Her face filled with pain, and she began to say the words. At that point, my face fell, my cheerful spirit finally broken, and I just wanted to get away from the shadows and the constant ache in my gums. Then a faceless figure in the garb of the Vesta cult caught me. She told me to guard my ember. I suddenly realized I had a little coal on my chest, and that the eternal sunrise had been stealing its warmth.
the shadows on me were burned away by the heat, taking the sunrise brand with them. I looked at the candies in my bucket, and they weren't golden at all. They were black with a hateful flame on them. The priestess told me to flee the false sun, before a hateful ray of sunlight burned her to ash, and all the shadows kept repeating the same words. I don't know what it means. She finished, her voice kind of like a quiet whisper, but it felt so real, and I'm still feeling a little sore. She trailed off, a thoughtful, confused look on her face. She
You
kind of goes
realize at some
quiet.
point during your description, your fangs came out through your gums.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
She's gonna.
Also, have you, out of character question, have you told any of them about the Vesta cult yet?
No, she had alluded going into the catacombs, but she has not actually told them about.
Well, you
the
told
Vesta
them
cult.
about a Vesta cult. They might be wondering what about a Vesta cult?
I forgot about that. You're right. Well,
No,
you
we're
know,
leaving that in. I like
Yep,
the
no.
idea.
no, it's there now. But she basically goes quiet after that.
Oh, that was quite a bit.
Oh, too much? I should summarize it.
No,
So-
no. No, you're fine. You're fine.
That
It's
was
just,
great.
It was. There's a lot to dissect here. That's all. It's useful information, all things considered, and a number of things that we should probably send out some feelers to look into. But of course, we don't want to put you in any danger for your talents and gifts, so we'll probably want to do some of this discreetly.
Hmm.
Ashley, since I'll be looking into some of your background and the things going on with your family and figuring out this folder of yours, perhaps with your connections to your clan, you might be able to see about this phrase that she repeated and what is known of this cult, maybe?
Yeah. I'm sure the Chantry's got something on it. If not, I can reach out.
Bias, your family tends to have a bit of streetwise when it comes to weird things going on in the area. Perhaps this symbol has come up with stragglers that have made it into Seattle. You're muted.
I could ask around. Man, my voice is deep enough where you could hear me.
That's why I tell you to quiet.
God damn. All right, Anna, you need to kick me in the nuts before every game.
Damn.
Or you can just learn to decrease the volume on your voice. I don't know. Talk softer.
To be fair, your basement echoes.
I know.
Okay.
I need to like make a makeshift door for my area so I can shut it.
No, honestly, all you need is a dampening curtain.
Yeah, that's what I need.
That's it.
Olivia's gonna grab a scrap piece of paper from somewhere and a random half-broken pencil that only has its lead and start drawing the symbol from her dream. Just ignoring everybody, just humming to herself.
Yeah, as you
I would
do
like
that,
to
I'm gonna
say
like lean over your
that for
shoulder.
everyone other than Olivia, because Olivia is not really herself right now, you have all seen this exact symbol before.
Fordon Butcher.
Fordon Butcher.
Yeah.
High
Oh,
five,
boy.
guys. High five.
I was wondering about that, actually. I was gonna ask.
Same.
I
I was going to say the same thing.
I had too long to stew on this dream that, like, I already,
Yeah.
But Olivia doesn't know shit. She's weird.
But
You already-
we saw him die though. Like, so how?
Okay, now
Well-
in character, Olivia just drew a drawing. It all kind of clicks in the three of yours heads, and then Olivia
Yeah.
comes back to it, realizing she's holding a drawing of the image,
Yeah.
and then we'll take off there.
Yeah. Didn't we already like deal with this?
Yeah.
What was the god that he worshipped?
God, so we had his journal. I don't know what the
Yeah,
prince
shit.
did with it.
The prince has it. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh
We gave it to
God.
the prince.
But did it burn?
Are there? Do any of you, just to check before we go off on tangent? Does anyone here have eidetic memory?
Probably
I
not.
know I don't. I was thinking
Okay.
about taking it, but
Let me double.
In which
check.
case, for those that actually read the journal, which was Pius and one other person, who was it?
Olivia.
Olivia.
Pius and Olivia, you may both make me intelligence and both intelligence academics checks to
Actually, Pius,
sense that you
don't you
remember.
have eidetic memory?
I don't know. Where would I find it?
It's on your
Merits and
sheet under
flaws.
merits and flaws.
Merits and flaws. I don't know. No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Oh, I do. Yeah, I do.
Oh, then you
It's
should
right
know.
there. It's right there. In which case, I can firmly tell you that the god was Eki, and she was the goddess of the sun in the Basque religion.
Excuse me.
Yeah, because that's why you don't get lost in the sewers.
Oh yeah, duh.
That's why you don't get lost at all, for the most part.
Yeah, I can just make my way. Yeah, that's why I just feel like I'll meet you back at places and I slither off. Yeah. Yeah. I forgot. I'm sorry.
No, you're
No,
good.
you're
It's
good.
been
You're
a
good. That
while.
means I don't need to. Yeah.
It's basically one of those things where it's like, we can now just officially go and poke the storyteller whenever Pius is involved in a thing.
Yep.
And, like,
Eidetic memory is a great merit, not going to lie. But in any case, Pius, you suddenly remember those details. You remember reading his journal, thinking about how crazy this guy was.
I need to go back to that episode
I'm
because
like,
I
oh
do
yeah,
remember
that's the
him.
symbol of the god Eki.
Now you don't remember that that's the symbol because you just know the symbol that the Bordon Butcher was using, but you do remember that the god he supposedly was following and doing all that in the service of was named Eki.
Ah, okay. I see. I will relay that then.
Seems we have our research field.
is that what you do when something's icky? You just go ecky.
Yeah.
Damn it. Why you do this to me?
Alvin, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine. What's up?
Nothing.
Just pondering this whole situation.
Out of character, as I believe Alan mentioned, there is a lot to dissect. There's multiple things in there.
What's this whole business of, like, I know we just had Halloween and passed around candy, but like, is that a component where like they're gonna start feeding things to individuals as part of this like ritual sacrifice? Is that a thing?
I guess.
Doesn't seem very Sabbat like, so it sounds like we might be dealing with what, like a mortal cult that does some weird shit?
Ooh, vampire hunters that worship vampire demons.
Yeah, this one's above my pay grade. This is the side of the occult and oddities that I just, as cool as it is to see in film, I have no like depth of what's legit and what isn't.
So up my alley.
Probably. Olivia, considering this is your dream and you're still sorting through the whole Oracle side of your power set, think there's anybody that you could talk to about this to get like a better frame of reference? Maybe sort through what's actionable and what isn't?
Maybe. I do have an auntie. Well, maybe she's not my real aunt, but I have my mom. I have an aunt. But my aunt would be better.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go talk to Yulia.
All right. I probably might want to poke the prince about collecting that journal if he still has it. Are we okay with sharing some of this information with him, considering it might be a threat to peace of the area?
It gets the journal.
Yeah, that's
Can-
true.
Can you not mention Vesta cult to him?
Sure.
Oh, if you don't want us to, yeah, we keep it secret.
The rest
Look.
of it is important.
I could simply phrase it this way.
Which leaves the question for the rest of you: what is the Vesta cult? If she clearly knows a Vesta cult.
Right.
Yeah.
Look, she's requested a thing, so I'm processing the request first before I decide to press her about information about the rest of it.
Friends first.
Right. I could phrase it this way. You've noted the imagery that the Fordon Butcher was sporting and ritually carving into people in your dreams again. There was some ominous sharing of candy-like objects which seem to take those that consume it and bring them into deep amounts of pain. There is chanting of a phrase that seems to provoke our more vampiric and beastly side, which could be a breach of masquerade if used by the wrong hands. That journal might be some small evidence to comb over in researching this strange omen. We don't have any concrete proof outside of your visions at the moment, but it's probably safer to be cautious than let it slide. And you do have precedent under your belt that what you see does have some weight in terms of what might happen. Because we all know the future is not exactly set in stone. Don't have to mention this Vesta cult at all, though I'm a little curious as to why you want it omitted, considering that cults don't tend to be positive things.
This one is. Don't touch it.
Understood.
She's just like hard staring at Ellen, like just a defiant look in her eyes.
I will leave you to your mysteries and not ask too many prying questions.
I'll tell you when I know I can. It's not
Understood.
bad.
I'll at you.
I will put my faith in our previous exchanges and your generally well-intentioned self.
Okay. Can I see Uncle Prince?
We can all go if you'd like. We still have plenty of time tonight. I'm not sure if he'd necessarily grace us with a direct audience, but we could at least talk to Victor, probably.
I will bust through that door and give him a hug. Uncle will notice me.
I don't necessarily know whether that's a grand idea. You could certainly ask. Consent
Okay.
is important, Olivia.
You're right. Still gonna hug him one way or another.
That said, how are you feeling considering your last dream left you in a bit of a shock state?
Well, I definitely don't want to pass candy out if I'm gonna just make everyone shadows.
All right.
But I'm okay to proceed to help out, if that's what you're wondering.
Okay. All right.
Damn it. Olivia starts fidgeting and she starts muttering to herself, like, unless you call me crazy again, like you did last stream. Called me crazy last stream. I know you did.
No.
Stream. Someone called me crazy.
Olivia.
Out of
Huh?
character, you totally did. It's in the recording.
Olivia.
What?
We're taking your dreams seriously. You have a gift. Foresight can be dangerous, but as I told you before, we're here to help.
Okay.
Okay.
She's gonna reach into her pocket and grab the pocket watch and start counting backwards to calm herself.
What a fucked up set of scenarios we found ourselves in.
Most definitely. Like always.
It wouldn't be us if we didn't.
Yeah.
Yes, but some are more self-inflicted than others.
This is true.
Looks back to Pius with a just shake of his head. Call us, dude.
Yeah.
As you say that, over on the opposite end of Pius, in the corner, stands the zombie of the guy he killed.
Listen, I'm sorry. You're going to be here forever, and I want you to know that I love you and I will always love you. Quit your bitching. You'll get over it.
Don't worry, you're his cautionary tale of why he has to diet properly.
Oh, I'm going to dress you so properly.
And what, French Revolution outfit?
No, gosh, I'm going to PacSun.
Ew.
Wow. I'm not here.
I regret to inform you, Pius, but you're probably gonna need to send a ghoul or somebody else to do that for you, considering they close way before you get up.
Damn it. I forgot I'm dead.
If you want, I can have Kyle or Jim head up and pick up something, but you're gonna have to do some shopping from the mall catalogs that they send out to mailing addresses.
Like the bagel.
Like the bagel.
Also, Pius is gone from the Roll20 chat or website.
I am?
You did,
Yeah,
yeah.
we deleted them.
There he goes.
Huh?
You're back.
I didn't notice me gone.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you did.
It must have been You're fine.
With the blip.
Yep. So we'll get you a magazine or two and see what we can pick out.
Well, good. In all seriousness, I'm gonna feel bad about this thing every time I see him. But at least I can like do cool things with him.
Mhm.
Like any good hunter, you don't waste the kill you take. Use every part.
He'll fight valiantly if the time comes.
Hmm.
Pius
All right,
is still our
ladies.
Pius.
What was that?
Olivia just says Pius is yeah. Olivia says Pius is still our Pius, no matter what.
You know,
She's beaming at him.
That's nice to hear that after what happened tonight.
you know.
She
I'm
gets
glad
over
you're
it
able to bounce
really
back.
quick. Especially
No,
when it comes,
that's
only when it comes to her coterie, though. Like she can
yeah.
bounce back.
There are some things she hangs on to forever. Poor Anthony.
I mean,
He's not
technically,
part.
it's only been a couple of months. I mean, just a couple of months and change.
Hey, he fucked up.
Not
He called
that ancient.
Hey, baby.
That said, yeah, I mean, having a look at the rest of you, it's like considering we now have a little bit to go on. Suppose do we want to drop into the Prince's Court then? Or do we have somewhere else that we want to go and deviate to?
I think we should follow Olivia's dreams.
You don't want to do that. It's a slippery slope to Madness Network Town.
Understand that we do still want to keep an eye on things that are going on around dear old Primogen.
I literally just murdered someone as Bill Clinton. I need an adventure, guys.
Oh, we're gonna go on an adventure. Don't you worry, Pius. I'm just saying, Keep in mind that while we're in Ventrue territory, Longwell's gotta get it eventually.
Oh, this is true.
So keep your ears about, yeah?
For sure.
We're not looking to harm the man, we're looking to outright defame the man.
We're just gonna
Hello?
rip his fangs out.
No. That's not what he
We're
said.
looking to make him look like complete and utter shit in the eyes of the court.
Oh, okay. Man,
let's
we could rip his fangs out.
No.
No.
To do harm is to basically invite harm upon
I'm
ourselves.
gonna do it this way.
We have to ruin his dignitas, not physically tear him to pieces.
Who are you talking about? Sorry.
Adam
Long-
Longwell.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's already on a downward slide. We just want to make sure that that slide's a bit steeper, if you know what I mean.
Fair enough.
So keep your ears about when we're in the general vicinity of anything Ventrue-like, and if you happen to come across anything that seems relatively useful,
Yeah.
send it my way.
Okay.
Hold on. What's
Yes.
that?
And then we're also looking out for tidbits for
Oh, that
Connor and
shit.
Ashley's other tethered past threads.
I have a weird feeling with all we've discovered about Connor that he might stumble across us at some point.
I have that feeling too. We're not done with the Sabbat yet, so we'll just have to see how things play out.
Yes. Ooh, and when that time comes, I'm gonna be good old Bush Senior. We're gonna battle.
No, you will not.
Okay.
All right. Now that we've had our little powwow, we've got our chips on the table. A trip to the prince, then?
Yes.
Yep.
We're all clear of mind,
Olivia.
full of blood.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
Holding on.
Before we leave, Olivia lets go of Ashley and starts walking over to the radio. And she turns it on and just starts turning the dial. I don't know what happens after that. Andrew, that's your call.
There's bits of static before it seems to come to a specific station. Good evening, Truth Seekers. This is Dale Carver coming to you live from the studio here at The Fringe. That's KFRG 88.3, The Fringe, Seattle's station of truth. Clock has just struck midnight, so welcome to November 2nd, 1999. And what a way to kick off the new day, folks. Sounds of papers shuffling. I'm holding in my hands what can only be described as the most disturbing photographs across my desk since the Bigfoot at Nordstrom incident. Now, what I'm about to tell you happened just 3 hours ago, around 9 p.m. tonight, not too far from Pioneer Square. And yes, as usual, the local media is completely silent on this. Surprise, surprise. Witnesses report seeing what appeared to be President Bill Clinton, or someone who looks exactly like him, literally burst from the passenger side of a moving black sedan. Not step out, folks. Not exit normally. Burst out like some kind of predator. According to our first witness, let's call him Gary from Georgetown, this Clinton figure immediately pounced on a nearby vagrant who was rummaging through a dumpster in a nearby alley. Gary tells me, and I quote, "It was like watching a nature documentary, Dale. Like a lion taking down a gazelle, except the lion was wearing a presidential suit and had that Arkansas accent." Now, I've got 3 Polaroids here that Gary managed to snap from across the street. They're about as clear as you'd expect from a disposable camera at night in an alley, but you can clearly make out a figure in a dark suit appearing to, and this is where it gets weird, folks, appearing to bite or gnaw at the neck of the area of the victim.
Oh.
Our second witness, Moonbeam, she was outside the crystal shop on First Avenue. She swears she heard Clinton's distinctive laugh echoing off the buildings. Quote, "It was that chuckle, you know, but wrong, like someone playing a tape recording underwater while gargling."
Oh.
Now,
Oh,
here's
no.
where the cover-up begins, Truth Seekers. Within 90 minutes, I timed it. City maintenance crews were washing down that entire alley with industrial bleach. The vagrant vanished. No hospital reports, no police reports, nothing. Like he never existed. There's a phone ringing. Oh, looks like we've got Gary on line 1. Gary, you're live on the Fringe. Tell truth seekers here what you saw tonight with your own eyes. Dale, man, I've been shaking for 3 hours. I was just walking from the medicinal herb dispensary, if you know what I mean. Now, I just heard this car. She'll stop, right? And the door, it just explodes. It explodes open like someone kicked it from the inside. Now, Gary, you're certain this figure resembles the present? Dale, I may have had a few celebratory beverages for Halloween, but I know what I saw. Same hair, same face, but the eyes, man, they were like black marbles. And when he grabbed that poor guy, his fingers were too long, way too long. Describe the attack for our listeners, Gary, if you can. It wasn't human, Dale. The way he moved, like, like a spider wearing a people suit. And the sound, the sound was like someone slurping the world's largest a milkshake, Dale, but wet, wet and meaty.
Oh my god.
The line clinks and goes dead. Gary? Gary? Dial tone. Well, folks, looks like we lost Gary. Probably just his phone, but... Oh, like, line 2. You're on the Fringe. Dale, the crystals, they were screaming. All of them. My whole shop window just started vibrating when that thing started feeding. Feeding, Moonbeam? Oh, yes, it was definitely feeding. The aura around the street, it turned this sickly yellow-green color. My spirit guide, Running Elk, he told me this was foretold in the ancient Mayan calendar. The leaders of the world aren't who they appear to be, Dale. They're vessels. Vessels for what, Moonbeam? The hunger, Dale. The eternal hunger. And the end isn't far. A little over a decade, maybe. They're getting desperate. They need to feed before the Great Reset. Clutter. The line goes dead. 2 witnesses, folks. 2 witnesses, and the city's already covering it up. But here at the Fringe, we don't let the truth get buried in some government bleach bath. When we come back from this commercial break, I'll be analyzing these photographs with my special infrared lens. And we got Dr. Marlena Vasquez from the Institute of Paranormal Politics calling in to discuss shape-shifting world leaders. Some ominous music starts playing in the background. Listening to KFRG 88.3, The Fringe, where the truth lives in the shadows, and the shadows are getting hungrier.
That was awesome.
I love that.
That
Awesome.
was. God damn it, Pius. Alright. I guess I'm gonna have to go and handle that too.
Mm.
Man, what a night.
Yeah, so let's just hope that we're the only ones who heard that, and that the prince didn't hear jack shit about that, and don't you dare ever, and I mean ever, as like Pius gets right close to Pius's face, mention that you turned into a president of the United States of America.
And never do it
You
again.
say, as he's still wearing Bill Clinton's face. Albeit
No,
bloody.
that only lasts for a scene.
True.
So, Alvin's looking Pius dead in the eyes and goes, for your damn sake, never mention this night's activities.
I don't want to.
Because that might land you and the rest of us on the broadside end of a blood hunt.
Yes.
Luckily, they're a bunch of conspiracy theories, so hopefully we'll have an easy time discrediting them.
Hopefully.
But that is for papers and cease and desists and things like that. We're gonna chalk it up to movie stunt and hidden cameras and all that.
Yes, and a lot of alcohol.
So, with that enlightening experience up, God, Olivia, how do you do this? Like, you just have a magnetism for good timing things.
Build up gas? I don't know.
That'll happen sometimes. You just gotta fart.
How does that happen with you being the way we are now?
It
It's like
doesn't.
psychic gas.
He
I
just
thought
sucks
the-
in gas and releases it.
Like, I don't know. I just do things.
Oh wow.
They clearly have not been given the speech that, yeah, your sire watched you give your last defecation.
Oh,
Well, I don't mean like actual gas.
Look, all I'm
Truth
saying.
serum drink. Wake up to reality. Tired of being a sheeple? Feeling mentally foggy after drinking fluoridated water?
That's just
Try a
gonna
new
turn off the damn
truth-seeking
radio.
serum energy drink.
Click.
Made with organic
Olivia.
salt and trace amounts of colloidal silver. The same minerals the
Guys,
government
your shit's
does want in your
broken.
system.
Olivia
the
punches
fucking
the
batteries?
radio.
Aww.
Damn.
Pushes aside unused content.
Oh, don't worry. There's
still
other
going
radios
funny.
in Seattle.
Alvin's car. Alvin's car has a radio.
It makes me so happy that you have written down straight up TV ads, radio commercials.
I think that's the autism.
Good.
No, I don't think that's the autism. I think that's just the randomly wanting to spring the consequences of our actions on us. Because honestly,
Very
this is how
fun.
it starts. Like, this is the softball of like, hey, you got noticed. You did something that drew attention. If the mortals figure out what's going on, that's bad.
Final death.
It's all laughter now when it's just a conspiracy theorist.
Exactly. That's why I'm like. That's why Alvin's like, that's a close bullet. So, with our laughter and conspiracy theories taken to, are we ready to take off then?
Yes.
Yep.
How about you, Olivia?
Ready and willing. That sounds wrong.
Ready and waiting.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, let's pile back into the. Oh God, that's the sedan.
You need to get a new car, man.
I was already selling this one anyway, and this one's getting signed over to Kyle and all that, but he's gonna need to get the plates redone, maybe get a new paint job.
Sorry, I couldn't remember what color your car was, so I just used black because, generic.
I think it
Oh
was
yeah, no,
black.
that's stock anyway. Yeah.
I call shotgun.
I always like the back seat.
I think I always make Olivia sit in the back seat.
Usually.
No,
Yeah.
you've been in the.
She's
You-
been
you've
in
been-
the front seat before, but normally I make her get in the back seat. And
Fair.
Ashley's usually in the front with you,
Yeah.
but she calls shotgun.
All right, let's head on out. Let's be careful of the bums and hobos that might be above the manhole cover. Yeah.
Ah, yes.
And be careful of those hoes as she slips into the front seat.
Careful of them hoes and all them bows.
So let's head on over to the Princess Court, I suppose.
God damn it, I hate this place.
All right.
Ashley, I just noticed that.
Oh, her smacking pies over the head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bad dog. I love it.
Oh.
Jeez. Well, all right then. We are in the hands of the storyteller then.
Yep.
Damn it. Olivia turns the radio on.
God
In your
In the,
car.
damn
in the car.
Yep.
Good thing it's already on the channel that Alvin normally listens to music on.
She turns the dial. She pushes the speak button.
True Serum Energy Drink is not responsible for sudden awareness of lizard people, the ability to see through television.
Olivia, driver picks the music.
Or compulsive
Everyone else
need to
shuts their
smoke
pie
upon
hole.
watching case
And
survival
turns it
supplies. Side effects
It's a
may
jam.
include paranoia, sudden urges to move to Montana, and an inexplicable knowledge of government back.
No, it's clicked. It's clicked.
Olivia turns it back on.
Olivia, driver sets the music. Everyone else shuts their pie hole.
Doesn't move to Montana.
Do I at least have a blueberry pie hole?
Sure.
Okay, then I'll stop touching the radio. That was good.
That's so awesome.
But yes, it's basically old rock. But for them, it's current rock.
So where are you
That's
heading?
funny.
The prince's court.
Heading to the Prince's Court. Hoping that he'll be there and without making an appointment. This will be
Yeah.
fun.
Well, we would also take Victor as well. So it's mostly he was the person last with the journal. So even if we get an attendant, it's something.
Indeed, indeed. In which case we need a change of scenery.
Yeah. No more pious home.
It was good to
Actually,
finally see
no,
it,
let's
though.
use this one.
Yes.
Arrive in the back rooms of the hotel ballroom that the prince usually uses as his court. There is a security guard at the desk. One of the ones you're aware is a ghoul.
Oh.
We're here to see Uncle Prince.
Well, as we kind of wander up, Alvin will kind of tap the desk to get the ghoul's attention. Good evening.
Evening. Can I help you with something?
I was curious on whether or not Mr. Edric Woods or Sheriff Victor were in presence tonight and available.
I can check. Please,
Either would be fine.
stand back over there.
I'll head on back.
Alvin, should I give
And,
him a
he-
hug?
Oh, I'm
No.
sorry.
No.
He's on the other side of the counter, and there is security glass in between you and him.
Ooh. You could press your face on the glass, though.
No.
Oh,
While we're here in court, I ask that you guys keep your manners and act in the utmost curatedness that you can.
May I go into Nibbles and
Yeah,
have an
that was
epileptic
just-
seizure on the floor?
It'll
No.
cover the mouthpiece of the phone and look back up to you. Who's asking?
Alvin Veldrick.
Your mother. Pious will whisper very lightly under his breath.
After a brief bit of additional conversation. Provided it does not take too long, Mr. Edric Woods can make some time for you tonight, which is rare.
You're damn right he will.
He has my thanks.
I'm sure.
Yeah, you are.
Mind your behavior. It won't be me you're dealing with if you don't.
Alvin would give a grin and nod his head.
Ashley, can you hold my hand? Because I think I want to hug the prince and I know it's not right.
Yes, you
I
can
know.
hold my hand.
I
Okay.
gotta keep my mouth closed.
Pius, if you can't keep your
Trying.
mouth quiet, put your hand over it. And bite down as
Huh.
hard as possible.
Ooh.
No.
In the shadowed
Oh.
room off of the main ballroom, where you've met Prince once before, you will find, waiting for you, obviously the towering shadowed form of Sheriff Victor. And, of course, the actual man you're here to see, the Prince. You catch the departing form of Danielle Miller, his seneschal, leaving as you enter, albeit through a different exit.
She'll still get a polite nod. My thanks for seeing us on such short notice, Prince, Sheriff.
Well, as it stands, I actually have time available tonight, which is odd considering the meetings I just got done with. But I doubt that actually pertains to you, so what is it that would have you come to me without a prior appointment? I can't imagine you would waste my time lightly.
Well, as you're aware, my group of associates here have some, shall we say, interesting capabilities. Like last time when danger decided to rise its head, there have been new visions on the horizon. Do you remember the symbol that the Fordon Butcher was etching into his victims before ritually sacrificing them?
Of course, a rather simplistic sunrise silhouette.
It would appear that these are returning into these visions. We were curious on whether or not you had the journal that the man had carried. We wished to do a bit of research to see whether or not we could discern any possible breaches of the masquerade or other such problems that might show their way to our doorsteps.
And I will be the first to discredit the possibility that all visions or dreams may be of oracular nature. I'm not going to discredit you to the point of denying you so simple a request. You'll have to speak with Seneschal Miller. I believe she is the one currently managing the archives in my name.
Understandable. That's why I came with a simple request rather than the demand of investigating it with your own assets at this time. I understand that dreams hold some weight, but at the same point, till tangible evidence is given, we need a little something more to convince your hand. I simply wish to bring you with the premonitions we had been given, so that you might at least be aware that there is some insight being sought.
Understandable. It's been a busy night, though. Just about 2 hours ago, maybe? I suppose I can vent a little bit. Would you believe it if I told you there was someone running around disguised as the President of the United States, the immortal, mind you, apparently attacking someone?
That is a
All
little
the
out there.
quality photos were rounded up and destroyed, but there was evidence of a possible link to it being one of us.
I
Some
see, I can
on the
see
Primogen
why that.
Council are of the belief that some Sabat shovelhead running around having a laugh. At the very least, Donovan doesn't seem to believe it's any of his.
Yeah, well, you know how things go. That said, that is a bit unbelievable. Why would anyone select the President of the United States for the most recognizable man amongst the country?
Someone looking to cause problems, undoubtedly. But very well. Access to the archives for the purpose of being loaned back of the journal of the very, very dead butcher. Yes. Easily done.
We'll probably poke our way into what the Tremere might be able to aid with this investigation, as the deity of which the butcher seemed to worship might have some relevance to this omen. To put it briefly, from what these visions seem to entail, there might have been an exchange of some noted edibles that dragged people into shadowy forms. Several images of the sun being branded about. One could interpret the omen as individuals trying to bring to light that which wants to hide in the shadow, or to reveal our culture to a broader and possibly more mortal audience. This butcher did seem to have a penchant of rage against our kind before being turned, and having to exact his rituals in defiance of what he became. But there might be more like him out there.
Mm-hmm.
Something to possibly keep an eye out for.
So, by all means, so long as it does not violate the traditions, investigate as you wish. And should you find any sort of actual, genuine threat, I expect you to come forward immediately.
Why we arrived here as hastily as we have.
Undoubtedly. Stares at you for a moment. Normally, when people are owed a favor by me, they cash in on it by now. And yet your coterie has not.
We like you.
And I want to hug you. Oh, I didn't say that out loud.
Don't hug him. Don't hug him. Don't hug him.
I didn't say that.
She buries her face into Ashley's shoulder.
Definitely takes after her mother, that one.
All things considered, at the moment, I think we've been making do quite well on our own. It's one of those scenarios where, especially for youngsters such as these, what's one to ask a prince with as many assets as you have? And truth, I feel I'm getting along quite well of my own business and affairs, so.
A proper stance to take. Respectable, too.
It is not meant to make you give pause in terms of what we could possibly be waiting to pull one over on you. It is just simply we are.
Of course not. It is but a favor. It is not like I owe you a boon.
He nods.
Hmm. In any case, Victor, escort them to the archives. At once, my prince, they will say before bowing and approaching you and gesturing you to follow him as he leads you towards the same door the seneschal just left by.
Alvin will lean over to Olivia and go, "You did good. You should put it on your bucket list. Maybe we'll eventually get him to agree."
But you're already dead. You can't have a bucket list.
Oh.
You can have a bucket
Then-
list before final death.
Can
There
it
you go.
be a rusted bucket list?
I'll be right back.
So, because we're dead, so then it could be like a rusty bucket list, and I can put hug Uncle Prince. Right?
There you go.
Wait, are we still in front of the prince?
We're in front
No,
of the
you're
sheriff,
currently trailing
Okay.
behind Sheriff Victor.
Okay, good.
who probably isn't gonna begrudge you for a minor little like desired You didn't do the thing. You've been very good.
Ashley helped me too.
Yeah.
She anchored me.
Seem to be good at that lately.
Oh, sometimes I think you need an anchor too. Someone to hold on to. And if you ever do, just tackle me. I'm here.
I appreciate it, Olive. Sometimes I feel like I need the actual anchor in the bottom of the sea. Nice long
No.
nap.
Oh, well then I'll join you.
Here, I
Absolutely
thought that
not.
was your emotions.
You enter into the archive, is what you assume it is, after going down into some sort of hidden basement level. It is very public city archive style, in that it's kind of dusty, but it's like, kind of metal shelving, rammed together, very narrow aisles. Obviously, this is not a place for Victor to fit in readily.
Mhm.
So he leaves you by the ghoul on guard at the front desk. The front desk of the archives, not the one up above that you already ran into.
Mhm.
His very presence signals your approval to be here, and he doesn't need to say a word before he leaves.
I cut Victor.
How can I help you?
I'm sorry,
The
who's
guard at the desk says.
we're looking for the journal of the Fordon Butcher. We are told that Seneschal Miller might be in charge of storage of artifacts and things of that nature down here.
Oh, sure thing. And he'll go through the folders, the files, and looks at things. And then press a little bit of a buzzer, and next thing you do know, the Seneschal comes back by a few minutes later. Do, 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 do.
Good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Valdrick. And company, he
Yes.
says, looking at the others gathered.
Hello.
If you haven't been introduced, this is Pius, Clan Nosferatu, Ashley, Clan Tremere, and our lovely Malkavian, Olivia. The reason why we're here tonight. I was
And
informed
what
by the
is...
prince that you happen to have the remaining journal of one Fordon Butcher.
Okay, that needs to go.
I do.
We were informed that we would be able to borrow it. We were looking into doing some research about some of the activities he had been up to and possibly any connections of those that might share his views.
Well, clearly the prince has given you approval, or you wouldn't even be here. Very well. Follow me.
Ladies first.
She leads
Ashley,
you down several cramped and narrowed archival shelves before reaching one near the back, actually, oddly enough, and pulls down a not dusty, thankfully, because it's only been a couple months. Well, those crates they have files in, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we'll hand it to you. It's barely heavy at all. It's basically just got a couple items in it, one of which is the journal.
Mm-hmm. Oh, excellent. Olivia,
Hmm.
remind me, what was it the phrase that you heard amongst your ominous dream?
Oh, you're making me say it. You're a bastard. You're a little bit of a bastard.
You bastards.
Hold on. Andrew, can you just say it one more time for me?
Agus Kiaran Samaya?
Okay. Igus Kiaran Samea, I think? I think that's
Yeah.
what it was, Alvin.
Considering your experience with archiving things and handling much of what gets brought down here, does that phrase mean anything to you, Miss Miller?
None at all.
It's worth a shot. I suppose we have what we need at this point, and we shouldn't bother you in your midst of work too much further. The rest of you have any questions before we depart?
Not three. I'm good.
Ashley, our
Nope.
cult investigator, thoughts?
Currently, none.
All right.
Well then. Well then.
Well then. I suppose we'll bid you farewell for now then, Miss Miller. My thanks again for your assistance.
I was gonna say the most I could call on is common sense, and I don't have anything right now.
In any case, as y'all are leaving, passing back by the desk at the front, quietly over the radio he's listening to is playing.
God damn
And we're back, truth seekers. Del Carver here on the Fringe, KFRG 88.3.
I urge the rest of them out as we leave the deafening sound of the radio behind us.
It's 12:33 a.m., November 2nd, 1999, and I just spent the commercial break examining these photographs under my
fuck.
special black light lens. And
oh,
folks, what I'm
God.
seeing is disturbing. Under normal light, you see a blurry figure in a dark suit. But under the black light, there's this strange residue around the figure's mouth area. Like an ectoplasm, but darker, much darker. The phone rings. Perfect timing. I've got Dr. Marlena Vasquez from the Institute of Paranormal Politics on line 3. Dr. Vasquez, thank you for calling us in at this ungodly hour. Tell, I have been monitoring your broadcast from my laboratory in Fremont. What you describe, this is not surprising for me. For months now, I have been tracking unusual electromagnetic signatures emanating from high-level officials. You're saying this isn't the first incident? Oh no, Dale. Just last week, my equipment detected massive energy spikes during Clinton's speech in Portland. The readings you are, how do you say,
Oh my
with
god.
the millennium
What the
approaching,
fuck?
these entities, they grew desperate, Dale. Desperate. Entities. Think about it, Dale. The turn of the millennium is coming. Everyone expects chaos, technological collapse. Perfect cover for a changing of the guard, yes?
I want to point out that the first date that they said was 1999 instead of 95. These
Yeah.
people are fucking crackpots. I was like, wait, how did we accelerate 4 years? Where have we been?
Did I write down 90? Oh, damn it. I'm sorry. I get 99, 95
No,
across.
it goes
Damn,
perfectly with this news channel. This is awesome.
They're using a
for the
different
record,
calendar,
they
so
did
it's like,
actually say 95. I'm sorry. I get that because of Miami being 99, this being 95. I do get those mixed up when I'm writing. I'm sorry. Dr. Vasquez, I'm looking at this witness for Gary's second photo right now, and I swear I can see something moving in the background. Multiple figures in suits just watching. The handlers, Dale, they always travel in groups. Tell me, did your witness mention any missing time? And that's about as far as you get before you're finally out, as Alvin tries to hurriedly usher you out the door.
God damn it, guys. David,
What
look
have
at
we
what you
done?
have spawned.
I didn't mean to.
My God. It's a fucking circus.
Yeah, you know what, you fuckers? None of you are getting MVP tonight. Andrew's getting MVP tonight. I don't want to hear
the same
any.
thing. We have to give the DM a curveball freebie.
I like it. I'm game.
Jesus, throw us a curveball.
God damn.
This is beautiful.
Where the fuck are we going now?
I don't
I mean,
know.
I'm not going to reveal any true ages or ranks of certain kindred that have fake ages and ranks. I mean, goodness, that'd be ridiculous.
Oh man. God damn it. Fuck, man. What do we even do for the rest of the night? We got the journal. And only Ashley's allowed to go into her stinking chantry place.
That's true. Hmm.
Oh, man.
Well, she can run back to the chantry for a bit while everyone else goes somewhere else. I don't know.
We can get late night cheeseburgers.
Yeah, but Pius can't enjoy them.
I can watch you guys enjoy them.
That's weird.
I didn't know that you were. I
I
didn't know that you were a voyeur as well. I thought that was only Olivia's thing.
No, the voyeur duo is Olivia and Pius. Olivia's just like less. She's less subtle about it. She's not subtle at all about it.
All right.
It comes with having a natural ability with obfuscate, which just does.
All right. Well, fuck. Ashley, do you want to go do some research for now then and just kind of see what your associates can come up with this phrase, this god and stuff and shit? Do you two want to go grab cheeseburgers and then, like, I don't know, fucking stake out Longwell shit?
Ooh,
Yeah.
that sounds fun.
Unless Ashley wants to join on that too. She can do her research later.
It's Longwell.
Wait,
can
are
go.
we? What are we researching?
The
Or Dawn
journal.
Butcher Journal.
But you said Longwell.
Well, yeah, so we can't go to the Chantry to help Ashley do research because it's in a location that none of us could go. And it's the only archive of, like, occult information that we have that we know of. So she's the only one that can do that research.
Mhm.
And, like, we could relegate that to a downtime activity after we all kind of disperse for an evening. But that typically means that Andrew just, has something to prep for next session and it isn't actionable this session. We have an hour and 10 minutes, so, like, on a meta level, what do we want to do? We've got some threads of stuff that everybody kind of wants to do, but, like, I don't see how we exactly push this one forward. We also have the matter of Sergei's relative in town that we've got to handle.
Yep.
Mhm.
We have a lot of little strings we got to go and take care of. We just don't really have like a push to go do them.
What's
Well, we
more
have a
time
month.
sensitive?
Yeah, we have a month to figure out how to deal with Longwell trying to eat my sister. So,
So that
because
shuffle that up.
I was basically told by what's his face, Mark,
Because
to,
he
like,
basically used one of his family members.
to settle it. So
If
we
you
don't know
can
how
settle it,
urgent
I
this
will.
whole Fordon Butcher stuff is gonna be. And then we also don't know exactly when the hat is gonna drop for Ashley's little showdown with her wannabe sire.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got a fair few spinning plates going on.
And now you got Bill Clinton on the plates.
No, we don't. We have
Mhm.
that as a consequence, but the prince has already seemingly cleaned that up. It sounds like.
Okay. All right.
Because that's the meeting that he was having. Is some dipshit decided to become the president of the United States?
You will remember from
So-
the first part of that radio bit that it was actually said that someone was already cleaning up the mess, like within like an hour or two of it happening.
right.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. What
So,
about Ashley's file? The one that she
Yeah.
handed you?
yeah, that's the other thing we got to research. But oh man,
How long is Sergei's family, his child, gonna be in town?
it doesn't seem like it has, like, an exact timer, but I suspect it has a soft timer before like things go down with it.
Longwell.
Clock.
So I guess it's just figured out what is time sensitive.
I have a clock running for that, by the way.
I figured.
And by clock, I mean I have the thing from Blades in the Dark, where you track various things with clocks, like wheel, pie wheels, basically with slices that you fill in over time.
Hmm.
Should we take care of Sergei's child first, since he's only in, or they're only in
Hey,
town?
some of these clocks are pretty big.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know what's
Yeah.
That was like priority.
So we have a hidden clock with Sergei's kid or grandchild. Sorry, we have
that's right.
a known clock of a month for Mark giving us in terms of dealing with Longwell before he gets involved and starts to do it himself, which may or may not end messily. The running clock with Ashley stuff is almost a cat and mouse game. That is quite literally a...
Which of Ashley's stuff? Ashley's got at least 2 separate things.
So Connor is going to come up
Okay.
when Connor shows up. That is just a simple, like...
Yep, he was scheduled for like a couple sessions ago, but then someone got drunk and high, and that scene kind of changed.
Yep.
So Connor will show up when Connor's going to decide to show up. That is not something that we necessarily can, like, coax. Enemy faction's going to do what enemy faction's going to do. The whole thing with her wannabe sire is a dance. That is straight up a who pushes the other to take an action first, who gets paranoid enough to, like, take that first bite. Right now they're chasing the shadows of Lynette, though we don't all know about that, but it is a known, like, meta table thing. So I say that could probably sit for a second and stew while they figure things out, unless Ashley comes up with a direct idea of how she wants to approach that situation. Because that's realistically between her sire, her, and her wannabe sire.
Yep.
And we can, like, be involved. We need more to go on for that. And right now they're already on high alert, so probably not best to kick that bee's nest.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Olivia's given us our next, like, general group mission, but to do that, we need to do research. But to do that, Ashley kind of has to do the thing.
We're
Mm-hmm.
supposed to also meet up with Rocco at some point in Elysium, but that's later. That deals a little bit into Ashley's sire thing,
True.
but
True.
not fully, but kind of loosely. Well, no, whatever. Fuck off.
And that's something that we can that's something we can easily kind of slot in as, like, an add-on to a night kind of thing, because that's just a hangout kind of thing, a scene with a character to have a discussion. But in terms of, like, things that need to take time, we don't have leads on where the kid is. We don't really have a whole lot of leads in terms of how to, like, submerge Longwell. I basically got to convince Thomas to, like, want to, like, disown his sire for basically doing nothing for him. But beyond that, I think I'm still also waiting on whether or not, Pius, what's your primogen's name?
Donovan.
Donovan. Whether Donovan gets back with me on that.
Uh, well,
What's up?
nothing, Andrew.
Ah. I see. The network is speaking again.
No. I asked her something on the Discord, and then I immediately deleted what I asked her after
Oh,
she saw
Jesus.
it.
What a jerk.
I don't. Do I keep that a secret? What do you want me to do with this information? Well, the question.
Whatever you do with it, it's amusing me. But keep in mind that
There's-
wasn't something that wasn't something that passed through Olivia's head. That was just something I sent you, the
No.
player.
I know. No, I know. Are there?
Well, I mean, you could find out right now. You do have a point.
That's right. I do. I do. I want to find out.
Oh no, we're fucking around and finding out.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. We're gonna fuck around and we're gonna find out.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
That is interesting. So, can I use that point?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You baited her into it, dude.
No, I'm kind of afraid to do it.
As y'all are getting into the car, Olivia is no longer in the car. She's wandering through the catacombs. Not the catacombs, but the catacombs in her mind. In all of their minds. All of the minds.
Oh
To a
no.
place she cannot see, nor hear, nor smell, nor feel. The entity waits, its hand outstretched.
Olivia digs into her pocket and pulls out one of the tokens and places it in the hand of the entity. And she asks, how many do you say Maloof? How do you say it?
Methuselah.
There, Methuselahs are in Seattle.
What?
Yeah, let that sink in, Nick.
It, it leans in, its essence pouring over you like some sort of veil. 3.
See? She shivers at that.
3.
What the fuck?
There's 3 Methuselah.
3? 3? And I can only ask one question. That's what's shitty about it.
You already used your question. Your token is
Yeah.
gone.
Oh,
I
shit.
baited you into using it without wording it properly.
I hate you. And I knew it. I knew it too. I was like, don't ask it like that. Don't ask it like that. And I fucking asked it like that too. And I was like, dumbass.
No.
But there's 3.
That's
There's
still
fucking
that's
3.
good. That's good
You
information.
wake up back in the car as the others are debating something. What were y'all debating while she was gone?
You fucker, Andrew.
I actually didn't expect her to use the token, but I was like, okay, well, she's going to use it. I'm going to make sure it it just does that.
You could have given her like 5 minutes. Damn.
No, I want to sniff this out though.
Oh yeah, but you could have asked who were the 3 Methuselah. Well, no, you didn't know the number.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Damn,
Good
who were the Methuselah in Seattle?
There you go.
Well, you
Yeah,
didn't know
I
there
know.
are any Methuselah in Seattle.
Now I'm mad for you.
I'm not even mad, to be honest. I honestly, I don't get mad about that stuff.
Yeah, but now I feel debated.
Honestly,
Well, we're basically encouraging her to use it, so yes, feel debated.
honestly, I forgot about that token.
It's all good.
So
Andrew, you fuck.
I want to sniff this out. That's Olivia's secret mission. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, I know, right? That's one rank below the 3 or the third
A third
generation.
Technically speaking, Methuselahs are counted as those that have lived for over 1,000 years. But by the empiric count, they are also generally of a certain generation, namely of the 4th or 5th generation, to
Yeah,
be
that's what
truly
I was
counted as
thinking.
Methuselah.
Yeah.
Now, also, the power scale of Methuselahs varies very, very wildly. You have those that came about in the early to middle Dark Ages, right after Rome fell, and you have those that were around in 6,000 BC. or earlier.
Damn,
Crazy.
so they're strong.
So what I'm saying is that strength can vary wildly.
What he's saying is that Edric Woods is a bitch in comparison.
Oh shit.
Because reminder,
Edric Woods is at most a young elder. He is
Yeah.
not even among those that you are aware of being elders and their ages roughly. Are there's at least two you know of off the top of your head that are older than him in the city, namely
Damn.
Waif and Lynette.
and a Methuselah's like above them all. So the fact that there are 3 of them here is
Scary.
I should not
Generally
have actually
speaking,
liked
Methuselahs are considered to be the architects of the jihad, the ones pulling the strings. Except usually it's the Antediluvians pulling their strings, and so on and so forth.
that's yeah, Olivia's got this in the back of her mind. Now that's terrifying.
Yes.
She just has the number 3 stuck in her head and repeating it.
Yep.
She's
Yeah.
just sitting there next to whoever. I don't. Is she
You were in the
sitting-
back. You
I'm
were
in
with
the back.
Pius.
I'm with Pius. She's just going 3, 3, 3, 3, 3.
You like the number 3 right now?
I don't know. Is 3 good? Or is 3 bad? Is 3 neutral? Is 3 powerful? Is 3 weak? Is 3 going to kill us?
Well,
Is
it's
3
in
going
between
to...
2 and 4, so it's got to mean something cool. Even. Maybe it's like getting even with something.
I
Split
mean-
even, splitting the bill even.
At least you're
Does
not having
even
to
mean
worry.
something?
At least you're not having to worry about 7, 8 eating 9.
Oh god.
Oh man, you're right.
I mean, traditionally, 3 is the Holy Trinity.
Oh shit! And yet, if you knock 3 times, it could be a ghost.
We're gonna
Please.
die!
If it was a ghost, I would know.
Why are we going to die, Olivia? We're already
The
dead.
number 3.
3. 3, 3, 3, the M word. The Methuselahs.
Methuselahs.
There's 3 of them in Seattle!
Oh
Duh.
shit!
Wait, what?
I was gonna keep it a secret, but... That.
Olivia doesn't keep these things secret for herself.
She doesn't. She's not a good secret keeper. We don't have our own secrets. Well, mainly her secrets.
So I know that Ashley probably would absolutely like understand what Methuselahs are, but
Pius has
And-
no idea. No.
yeah, Andrew,
Yeah.
in terms of like Alvin's general historical
Oh,
understanding, would
You
this
were
have come up?
taught, you were taught the names of many at least well known or well history to Ventru Methuselahs. After all, most Ventru pride themselves on which bloodline of which Methuselah they hail from. Yours being
Okay.
Alexander the Great.
Right. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that I was aware of like the extent of what this means gravity-wise.
And I don't feel like
Some of them
Olivia
are very,
actually
very
knew.
old, and some of them are very old, and some of them are just ancient, and all the ways in between.
I feel like Olivia
For
doesn't
example, the current
actually
prince
know.
of London was like
Who
Andrew.
Edward is?
embraced
Andrew,
2,000 or 3,000 years before.
Andrew, one
What?
second. What were you saying there, Steph?
I was just saying that I don't think Olivia understands what that means. It's just that
Oh,
being
you
in front of the
have very
entity.
little idea.
Yeah.
But that begs the question of how you could have asked if you didn't know. But sure.
Maybe a whisper in the network hit her head. Someone's talking about it.
In which case, let's role play. You're asking what Methuselahs are, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
What is
there's 3 Methuselahs in the city. What are Methuselahs?
It sounds scary.
Yeah. Ashley, you want to take this one?
Sure. So, Methuselahs tend to be like these super ancient kindred. Typically, the like beginning of clans, in a sense.
No, that's Antediluvians.
Whatever. Second to that.
Yeah, right.
They all sound scary.
Think
They
of
are
them
just-
like leads of the clans. There are many that were ancient and glorious, and others that are secretive.
Yep.
The venture of many a clan praise themselves based off of who they decided to be sired from. These are people that can entirely fuck up anybody in Seattle, including the prince.
Okay.
So the fact that there are 3 of them here in Seattle,
It's concerning.
extremely. Are we sure that like this dream that she had doesn't involve one of their grand designs?
There we go.
Well, won't know until I do some research. Or something else drops in our lap.
I say we keep this one under our hat because, yeah, we don't want them to know that we know this, and 2, we don't want to stir a fuss with higher powers that be. If they're here, they probably don't want people to know they're here. And if they did, they would have already made their way to court to present themselves to the prince, because even if they are ancient and the ones that kind of made a lot of what the system is today, I doubt they're ones to necessarily want to break of tradition.
That's true.
That said, that could also mean that there might be a Sabbat Methuselah.
Probably.
That's not a title that is exclusive to sides.
I feel like I should correct myself. Apparently, it isn't actually Alexander the Great, but it is an Alexander, who was apparently embraced in the 700 BC, give or take. In
That's
Athens.
fine. That's why I never mentioned, who. I simply mentioned concept. That said, yeah, this one sounds like it keep it to ourselves for a little bit. Something bad starts arising, and we notice something that's way over our pay grade. We just go to the prince and the sheriff and let them sort it out. Fair?
Fair.
Fair.
At least we can take one clan off that list, though.
Yep.
Why would we take one clan off that list?
Because the Tremere don't technically have one.
Wait,
Have what?
Tremere don't have a Methuselah?
They do actually.
Is it Goretrix?
They have several Methuselahs. They have a couple Methuselahs that are like Methuselah by generation and age, if only barely, but it's not by much. Well, actually, I don't think they have any there by age, but there are a couple that are of low enough generation to qualify. I think 900 years or so. I'd have to look up the exact date they did their ritual.
I mean, at the end of the day, the clan doesn't necessarily matter. If there's a Methuselah in town, that in and of itself is news. But,
Yes.
Olivia, I don't think we're necessarily going to die, or at least I hope not, so long as we mind our P's and Q's and don't just go wantonly antagonizing everyone we meet.
Do hugs count as antagonizing?
It can.
Sometimes.
Fine.
Reminder, consent. If they give you permission, then apparently it's not antagonizing.
True.
Fine.
There are a lot of people that like hugs.
I'm gonna get a hug from everybody.
I encourage you to do your best. Get a hug out of Wave.
Waif is so cute.
Because it would be hilarious.
I'll work on it. Or else my lineage wouldn't be pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
Yeah, I didn't know you were Italian.
No.
You still stuck on Sergey?
that was embarrassingly funny. I'm sorry.
You're welcome.
I really thought he was a fat Italian.
Well, he's not. He's more
Alvin?
French than anything.
Yeah, he's a hot French baguette. I didn't know this.
Yes. A baguette.
You really like Sergey, don't you?
Huh? No, shut up.
Look, the windows needs frosting with my breath. Gotta go.
Yes.
Pushes her face against the window.
Man, so where are we driving to?
I'm leaving this one up to you guys.
Oh God.
Can
What
we-
have Melina and Bruce been up to?
One moment. I'm currently sending something to someone not in this group.
How dare you?
What were they called again? The ancient not the elders?
Methuselah.
Methuselah. I wonder if Lynette would know anything about that.
Oh,
You could
Oh, yeah,
ask
you
her.
can ask.
'Cause
Definitely.
she's pretty close to that stuff.
you know,
I've written it in chat.
you know,
in the our Roll 20 chat.
Pious in all of your eidetic memory, knowing that Lynette herself is a practitioner of the occult might also be able to use her as an avenue for this new threat we might have on our hands.
Mm-hmm.
You might be able to
that
go
would
and talk to her.
having Ashley and Pius look into it would actually be really helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely utilize both of your guys' resources and intelligence and stuff.
And to be fair to you, Steph, Olivia might be able to go and talk to Yulia about it, considering that it is kind of a rival sun setup. If the cult of Vesta is on one hand the vampiric side of it, and this other is very possibly a mortal side of it, maybe the cult has some information about, one, the phrase you keep uttering, and two, the symbology of the Fordon Butcher and this goddess.
Olivia already knows what the phrase means.
She's just retarded.
It translates to child of the sun, or to
That's-
be more literal son of the sun. But taking direct literal out, it's child of the sun.
That's right, because that's at the end of her dream that it says child
Yeah.
of the sun.
Well, I mean, it's not exactly explained. It's just something she saw and uttered, Yeah.
Hmm.
But that said, the meaning behind the phrase itself and why it might be important might be something the cult might be able to invest for you. I don't know how much of it, or at least I don't remember how much of it you might have intuited to Yulia when you spoke with Yulia last.
I don't even think I spoke to Yulia about the dream because when she had the dream, it was during Halloween, and she talked to Lyra, and Lyra was like, "Ah, well, this is no time to dwell on it. Let's make stuff."
Well then, do we want to split to our separate locales for some research of sorts and see what we nab?
Sure. Research
nice.
montage.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, starting with Ashley.
Okay, so you're all going off to research different things. Where is Ashley going?
To the chantry.
You're not allowed to go to the chantry.
Ha.
Aw.
Denied.
Well, common sense. Where am I supposed to go?
Got kicked
To the
out of the
chantry,
clan?
obviously. To
Damn.
the chantry, obviously. I mean, where else would you go? Jeez, why would you think of not going to the chantry? You must be a traitor.
Andrew's in a fucking mood tonight.
Okay,
Jeez.
well, first stop, we're going to the library. We're going to go speak to the librarian because we don't ever talk to her because she's a bit stiff.
Damn. We'll pull the stick out her ass.
I prefer not to.
Damn.
Not with the description I got of her.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's the only thing holding her up, I get you.
Where is she?
Oh.
Where is she?
I've posted a GIF.
Yes, yes, off the charts tonight.
Nope, nope.
Oh dear
Oh.
lord, that is not wrong.
God damn it.
Oh, Jesus.
Moving on.
In any case, yes. Can't remember if
Uh,
it was Wolf or Valentine that Dr. Thorne was dancing with at the gala. Oh, well,
I will
Mm,
say before we jump directly into this, are we as a party cool with Ashley taking the journal? 'Cause she'll probably have the most use for it.
Yes.
I'm fine.
Okay.
I don't think that Lynette would need the journal.
Not when you can recite it verbatim.
yeah,
Oh, right.
yeah.
well, portions he read. There were some skin sections, obviously, if you remember.
Right, but he has an eidetic memory of the other bits being read to him because we took parts reading him aloud.
The parts that he recalls, like verbatim, one moment. There you go. There's the journal.
Yep. Thank you. Anyhow, carry on.
Ashley? Hmm. Only at this time of night you're out gallivanting with friends. Or bashing the ghouls.
Yeah, that was a mistake. I have some research.
I had to confiscate a drawing earlier.
A drawing.
It turns out one of the security ghouls has a artistic habit.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I hope he understands if he does some more drawings like that, I may have to have a word with him. And he may not like the end.
Well, perhaps you should better put up the sign that says occupied.
Yeah, I was pretty
Or
sure
so
I
I'm
did.
told.
Anyway,
In any case, what brings you to me?
I was wondering
You've
if
already been granted access to certain sections you requested.
this is a bit more of a personal / dealings possibly with the prince. We had done the research on the Fordon Butcher back a couple months ago, and recently one of the coterie had a bit of a dream involving the Fordon Butcher's symbol, but he's dead. So I need to research more into this god that he had
Name,
worshipped.
she says as she turns.
Eki?
Yes, goddess of the sun in the Basque religion. That way. And she will lead you to a very, very small section because the Basque religion isn't all that well known. In fact, just to give you an example, let me just copy paste the Wikipedia page for Eki. Here you go. Or the link, rather.
Shit.
There. That is literally the Wikipedia page. Take a look and I'll show what I mean.
Yep. Yep, very small. Very small.
Very, very small.
Well, this is not a lot. Also
Well,
looking
no, you get a little bit more of that, but basically,
Yeah.
she is in that area, the Basque region, the Basque people. She was their goddess of the sun, a daughter of Mother Earth. She does a cycle of returning, supposedly daily.
Okay. She also kept repeating a phrase. Something that translates into child of the sun. Does that ring any bells to you?
I'm not proficient in the Basque tongue. I know a great many, but that is not one of them.
Well then.
I don't think anyone here is. It's a very, very specific dialect you're talking about.
It seems. Well, I guess I better grab these books and start reading.
No, not a single one of them is specifically about Eki. It's going to be more about the Basque pantheon in general and their religious and cult beliefs. Eki just happens to be in there because she's one of the pantheon, so to speak. And while Ashley is doing readings, what are the rest of you doing?
Just as a reminder, in terms of like the things you'll probably want to look for, it's not just Eki, it might be rituals of note that involve the sun and how that religion decides to go about it. Any reported cult activity or uprisings that might deal in sun themed respects against vampiric society that the Tremere might have noted.
Hmm.
Then just yeah, honestly, that's about it. Yeah, sun stuff.
She'll get to make a roll in a bit, but for right
Mhm.
now, what about the rest of you?
Next,
You
Pious.
three are together in the car.
well, we all were splitting up. Remember? So,
So who got dropped off next?
which
Pious.
would be closer? Yeah, there you go.
No, go to Pious. I want to see the scene.
Your stick has been chosen by the Malkavian. There, David.
Through
You must
serum
go
energy
steal
drink.
Lynette.
It's what the Illuminati drinks when they think nobody's watching. They
God
let one
damn
health
it.
food source
Olivia,
find
stop
help.
touching the radio.
Call 1-800-WAKE UP now. That's
Click.
1-800-WAKE UP.
All right, Pius, how close do you need to get to, where you need to go? Dave might be
Yes.
muted.
I don't hear him talking behind me. Is he even there? No, he's not there. Hold on.
All right,
Hey,
then
man.
we're dropping off Olivia, and Olivia gets to go talk to people.
That's the catacombs. Take me to St. James Cathedral.
Done.
Oh, you're telling him where it is. Lovely.
Oh shit.
I mean, at this point, it's me and Olivia, so Pius
Yep.
gets dropped off and has to walk his way through the sewers to wherever he wants to go.
Guess you can't give away Lynette's
Yeah,
location.
exactly.
Mm-hmm. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, woo woo. Mm-hmm.
You've been spending a lot of time at the cathedral. You gonna be all right hoofing it from here?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
All right. Give me a ring if you need me.
Yes, sir. And she makes her way into the cathedral and down into the amphitheater.
Oh, okay. 1 minute.
Oh, fuck! That guy.
Yeah.
What's his name?
How did you forget his name?
He gave you a present and everything.
You were goo-goo for this guy for like a good
Vitali.
month.
It's Vitali.
Oh my god, there you go, Vitali.
Steph, be honest with me. Did you eat an edible?
No,
Oh, okay.
maybe.
Damn.
Should have gotten the character.
My tism meters were so high, she took an edible and didn't even remember taking the edible. That is how infectious my high tism levels are.
Goodness, guys.
I am here.
Empty question.
Well, is it Vitali I'm seeing or it's someone else? Because I don't know
No
yet.
one's popped up yet. There we
Oh,
go.
got it. It's him. Oh yeah, Elio Vitali. Why'd I kept calling him John?
Because he's a tall John. I don't know.
You've Christianized him.
Saint John Vitali.
Olivia, you're here early tonight.
Uh-huh. I have some questions to ask Elia if she's available.
We can check.
Mhm.
He'll say as he leads you deeper into the catacombs.
When are you two gonna date? You guys are cute together.
Date?
I don't know. You guys just look like a teenage dream.
Wait, do you mean court?
Yeah, there you go. Forgot boomers need other words.
Wow, boomer
What's
wasn't
a
even a
boom-
term.
What's a boomer?
Oh, nothing. Forgive me. Malkavian mind going all over the place, but just know that you and Yulia would look cute together if you courted.
Hmm. Right.
That's what I'm here for, just to baffle people and matchmake them. I don't know. I'm weird. Forgive me, father. I'm here.
You do eventually find Yulia. Not in the hearthfire room, but in a separate hallway.
Oh no. I think the edible's hitting.
You really took one?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Did you take half of one or an entire one?
Oh, half.
I hope so.
Don't lie to me. We've seen what you do on full ones.
It was a half. Promise. Auntie Yulia! I have a question. And they're serious. And it's
Okay,
not about
trying
you
your best to be
courting.
serious.
Yes.
Olivia.
Hold on. Okay. Hello, Yulia. How are you this evening?
Well enough. Is something the matter?
Yes? I think so. I had a premonition dream, I think. And I was wondering if you had some time to talk about it.
Well, premonition or otherwise. Of course. This way.
Okay.
She'll lead you to one of the many various side carved out rooms down here.
Mhm.
Some crude stone benches, but they'll suffice.
Excuse me.
Father
Olivia's
Elio
gonna...
Vitale takes his leave.
Olivia's gonna sit down and kind of wait for Yulia to settle. Uh, hold on, where's... I want to get to... I just want to get the main core of the dream so I can kind of... Well, I guess I'll wing it. Never mind, I'm just gonna
Stares
wing
in silent judgment. That isn't silent because I said something.
it. Alright, so Olivia's settled and everything, and she's gonna tell Yulia about her dream, and she basically tells Yulia what she told the group. I won't bog this down with reading that again, but she
Out of
tells you...
character. It's not called bogging it down, it's called RP. But yes, very well. Go
Okay,
on.
that's fair, but I just didn't want to do it twice. So she tells her about about how giving the candy, it made people like just turn into shadows and have agony and everything, and she tells her about the phrase oh, come on, brain. Yep, she just says the phrase, the child of the sun, and
Next session, I expect you to be able to do this on your own by next session. Egus Kiaran Samea.
I will play this segment over and over and listen to it for next session. How about that? So I can say it. But yeah, she basically tells her the whole thing.
Child of the sun. That's an odd dialect to be speaking.
Mhm. Yeah. Right now, everyone's doing their own research, and one of the things that Pius remembered was when we were fighting the Fordon Butcher, he had this symbol and kind of looked like the sun. In his journal, he was worshiping a goddess named Eki.
something from Hispania, yes?
Think so. I'm not entirely sure. I was wondering
Hmm.
if you had any insight.
I can certainly try and help, but those gifted with oracular visions should learn to know when to be literal and when to be figurative. You mentioned a burning ember, and given the words the priestess spoke to you in your vision, the one whose face you could not see, it seems to stand to reason that that was meant to be something along the lines of some of the lessons I've given you. Your humanity is your flame, remember?
Yeah. That's right.
In
And
which case, the warning would be not to let whatever this thing is leech off your humanity.
Olivia's gonna raise her hand to her heart. That's not beating, obviously, but kind of think about that.
You touch your heart, and for the barest fraction of a second, you almost swear you could feel it beat just once.
Olivia gasps a little bit at the feeling because it's something she hasn't felt in the last couple months.
Even now, you're still not sure if you actually felt that or if you just thought you felt that.
Kind of like a phantom
Mhm.
feeling. She shakes her head, trying to get rid of the feeling a little bit. Is there anything I can do to protect it better? My humanity? From whatever this may be?
One of the things that we must strive to remember is that as we are now, our humanity is not what it once was. It is not merely the natural state of being human. It is trying to be that, but also trying to be more. It is our very shield against that which lies rotten deep in our core, the thing lashing at its cage.
the beast?
Yes.
And we speak to the beast with
If you wish to
resolve.
stoke the flame, it does not matter if you have a faith or not, but look to those that you believe to be enlightened, kind, saint-like, even if you wish to bother from Father Vitale's religion.
Yeah. Okay.
She's absorbing all she can from Yulia.
Hmm. Okay. I think I don't know what else to really ask right now. I guess it's just seeing what the rest of my coterie comes up with. I just don't want this to
How often do you have these dreams?
um I think this would be my third one since being turned. And I got turned in September, the beginning. And this is now going on to November. So 3 in the last 2 months?
2.5,
Oh yeah,
give or
two and a
take.
half.
Or something like that. Might be 1.5, it might be 2. We'll just say 2, yeah. 2's fine.
Yeah. And the first two came true. So I'm kind of worried about this third one.
What were the first 2, if you don't mind sharing? She says as she gets up, stands, taking you by
Um,
your hand, and leading you through the corridors.
Shoot, do you have those? Yes, you do. Awesome. You do have the Dolly's Friends and Monster one too. Okay.
Hmm.
Well, I won't go through all of it, but she basically tells her about the first prophetic dream about the Dollies, and then
And the world of
about
monster beyond your vision that you stumbled into.
pretty much. She tells
That
him
tends to be
tells
the
about
way our
that.
world exists, yes. Whether vampire, werewolf, mage, or a number of other things besides.
Yeah. You don't think this is gonna come true, is it?
Well, technically, the second one you mentioned. You stopped it from coming true in that sense, didn't you?
Yeah. Ashley did her scrying, and I fell into the bowl and got the address, and we were able to warn the prince.
Which still sounds impossible to my ears, but don't mind that.
Heh.
Alvin's just in the
You
corner.
reach the room where the lessons are normally given, though there's no one there right now. There's just at the very end of the hall, well, the amphitheater, a flame.
The flame. It's so pretty.
She descends down the steps, passing each layer in a slow and steady pace. Reach the one that you normally have to stop at. But tonight, at least, you can continue past it. The next row down. The one almost no one sits at.
That's a shocker to Olivia, but like a pleasant shock.
Mm-hmm.
How can
Julia
I?
will look at you as you make that step and smile, but not say anything. She continues proceeding, but you can't follow her past this.
What are you giggling about, you gremlin? Jesus Christ.
Nothing.
In any case, as your little meeting with Julia will be kind of wrapping up there as we jump to other people, but
Mhm.
I basically cheesed it just now, but you do have the option to now buy Humanity 8 if you wish by the end of the session.
Hell yeah. All right. I'm good with that.
Nice.
In any case, that leaves Pius and Alvin.
Lynette.
Is he muted?
Yeah, I
Is he
think
still
so.
gone?
No, he's back.
No, I'm here. I'm here. I was
Running
eating
off
salad.
without telling us anything?
I was eating salad.
Quit tossing salad. This is game time.
Sorry.
He ain't doing it with me. I was here.
I was literally just about, my tism was so off the charts that I was literally just about to make a comment. Oh.
It's in his own damn salad.
Wow, he's really flexible. Yeah, I didn't know a man could be that flexible, but damn, kissing your own ass, ain't you?
Getting all the girls she's taking care of.
Wow. You know, I know that I instigated this joke, but I didn't think it would go around the world like that. God damn.
Wow.
I gotta tell Chad this tomorrow. I'm gonna mute myself so you can continue.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she's dying.
Still not as bad as the
Taking
time
care
she
of
got
all the
drunk in the
groceries.
space of 30 minutes. In
Okay.
any case, Pius, are you going to seek Lynette?
I am. Actually, I want to seek Donovan first.
Oh, fair.
Ah, Donovan. Who's the Suez?
Yes.
The Suez.
Smells like
The
hell.
Suez.
Hey, Donovan.
Pius, how's it going, kiddo?
Well, it's shitty, but not too bad.
Like shitty as in little bad luck, or shitty as in you're bringing something home to the family?
Little bad luck.
He
It's
still
all good, though.
remembers your conversation with him earlier tonight.
Yes. What was okay? So Alvin talked to him about what? Because I wanted to ask him if to follow
The
up
package you
on
picked up.
that.
I
There it is.
vaguely remember it being the package you picked up. The the thing with the broken clock, the steak, your foster sister, etc., etc.
No, but Donovan and Alvin talked about something.
Donovan and Alvin.
Longwell.
Yeah, about
Ah.
Longwell. Yeah.
Oh, I did not prepare for that tonight. I apologize.
You're all good.
He just wanted to inquire if he's gained any information on Longwell.
Last time I checked, kiddo, we agreed we would get together at some point and hash out the details because Elysium wasn't the place for it. We haven't actually spoken since then, have we?
No, I just figured I'd catch the UPS truck. There's UPS at that time, right?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
no,
figured
that's
I'd
been around for a
just
while.
catch the UPS truck halfway to a stop just to see if you have my package where you catch the drift. I'm actually on my way to see Lynette, and I wanted to stop by and see if you had any information.
Well, no, because no deal has been ironed out, kiddo. Don't give
Okay.
away nothing for free if you can make a favor or two while doing it.
Ooh. I mean, what kind of favors do you need?
Depends on what's being asked. Kiddo, in this life, it's all about dealing in the favors, the wheeling and dealing, the boons, the favors. Sure, cash and other things can be useful, but they're not the real money. Nothing.
How
Well,
about this? We'll trade information.
you're gonna try and buy information from me on your friend's behalf.
Hmm. I played pool with a professor that was named after an ailment, right?
I'm sorry, what? Where is this coming from?
What was the professor's name?
Epididymis, or whatever it was.
Dr. Appendicitis.
There we go.
Dr. Appendicitis.
Close enough.
It's like, so I know all about gambling, and I lost that one. But yeah, information for information. I think I might know something that you don't know.
Kid, whether you know something I don't know or not is beside the point. Is it even going to be worth anything I might dish out for your friend?
It might be.
Your friend wants dirt on Primogen.
I'll go first.
Kid,
if you don't like what
whatever
I
you
have to
tell
say,
me.
then-
Because we're family, I will honestly give you whatever I think it's worth. But if I don't think it's worth what you're asking for, doesn't matter.
Okay, cool. Yeah, if you already know about it and you don't care about it, then I am on my way to see Lynette, and I hope you have a good day.
Okay.
But from the grapevine, he puts his mouth over his hand over his mouth. I heard through a dream that there are three. What are they called?
That's in the chat, dude.
Oh, right. In the chat, Methuselah's walking around the city right now.
A dream. You expect me to believe that you had some sort of mystic dream?
Well, I didn't. No, Malkavian did.
Uh-huh.
And not only that, she had a
Embarrassed me for a
dream of the
moment.
Four Dawn Butcher symbol again, of the god Eki.
Your friend's crazy, isn't she?
Oh
Of
yeah,
course
but
she is.
she's
They're all
also really
crazy.
cool and smart.
Yeah.
She's crazy smart.
I can have some people do some digging, but I'm not making any promises, kid. Not making any promises.
Not only that, you'll remember this. Trust me, you'll remember this. The Konami code is up, up, down, down, left, right, A, B, select, start. Remember that.
Oh God, Pi.
I remember it. Calls a voice from the Warrens, but it's definitely not Donovan because Donovan's standing right next to you.
I love it.
God damn
Well,
it.
apparently that's important to someone.
Told you. But yeah, if you don't think that's useful, then that's cool. But now you know.
In any case, you go off to Lynette.
Yep. Heist will knock on the door.
I love her music.
Tinta,
Hi, Lynette. It's been a while.
didn't we talk just a couple of nights ago?
I mean, that's quite a
3, 4, a week maybe? I don't know.
that's a while. I'm sorry. You're pretty, and I just like talking to you.
I think
But
I look
anyway,
better as a blonde, but that's my opinion.
well, I wouldn't know that. I like you the way you are. You might be cool as a blonde, but then again, I don't know.
Remember,
You'd be
this
weird.
is technically not her body.
Did she tell me that?
I feel like I've said it. I feel like I've shared her origin story at least 2 or 3 times.
I didn't know that was like her body. Like,
She's literally possessing the body of her former friend after her friend got turned and ate her. She is a wraith in vampire skin and has told you
okay.
as much at least twice.
Yeah. I keep forgetting that. But do you know anything about Methuselah being within the city?
A Methuselah.
3 of them, actually.
Yeah, a couple of things certainly make sense now.
Seems like our little medium picked up some visions about some Methuselah.
Oracle.
There you go.
I wouldn't advise you to go dropping that down and sharing it very often. For all you know, one of those Methuselahs may take offense.
Oh, Lynette, are you one of them?
No.
Oh, dang it. I thought that would make you so much more cooler. I mean, you're already super cool.
No.
That would have been even cooler. Man, some rebel on the run Methuselah. That'd be so cool.
The nearest I am descended from Methuselah would be my sire's sire.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Of what?
Oh. Oh, fuck.
Of you knowing about this?
Out of character, what are you doing? What are you saying?
Like she might actually, like, she does know something about it. Because she said
What I'm
it
saying,
was
what
interesting.
I'm saying is that, going by generation, the nearest connection I have in my bloodline to someone that might claim the title of Methuselah by power as well as age would be the sire of my sire of my sire.
But what would make sense? I'm sorry, that's what I was getting at. Like when I said there was 3 Methuselah, you said something made sense to you.
Well, I'm willing to share my gifts, my knowledge of various things. And I do also love teaching students. Sometimes, As you age, you must know when to play cards closer to your chest.
Oh. So this is some serious shit.
Always is. And sometimes it's not.
Are you in trouble?
No, not from... If it involves anyone I'm thinking it does, no.
Okay. Are we in trouble?
Pius, do you expect me to know everything you do as you do it?
Yes, because you're really cool.
No, I do not have some spy wandering, floating around behind you, keeping tabs of everything you do. Therefore, it would be very hard for me to tell you if you're in trouble with a Methuselah or not. And considering the sheer
I'm out of
labyrinthian
character. This is...
schemes that a Methuselah can
Sorry.
come up with, no, no, I have no chance of knowing if you have, in fact, angered a Methuselah.
Okay. Well, shoot. One of our friends had a vision of all this, and it got us on edge. We just want to make sure there's nothing like crazy going on, or some type of something that'll make us in danger. She also
Be
had
careful how
visions
far
of...
you spread the word.
No, I was only going to go to you. Well, I went to Donovan about it, but I also went to you.
Talked about it to Donovan in the Warrens, where somebody clearly was able to hear the Konami code, but
I
could
mean,
also have
we're
heard the
talking about,
rest of
and
it.
who knows how many had rodent spies. Basically, if you ask that in the middle of the Warrens, expect the entire clan to know about it by the time sunrise happens.
So the whole Warrens probably knows about it by now.
Yeah.
I'm just asking you, personally,
God damn it, dude.
if you know about this.
I have suspicions, but nothing too dangerous. Well, nothing dangerous for me, no.
Okay. Alright. What do you know about the events that took place? Did you listen? So you don't listen a lot. Okay, alright, you know what? Lynette, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to intrude.
I
This
listened
is
plenty. What are you talking about?
nothing. Everything's fine.
This does not happen often, Pius, but right now, your presence vaguely irritates me. Could you please leave?
Yes.
Aww.
Pius will be embarrassingly leave.
Aww.
Aw, poor Pius.
I won't slam the door, I promise, and he slightly shuts the door.
Head pats for Pius.
I didn't want
And
to do that, but man, you were
and-
taking that so many different places.
I didn't know what to really ask her.
So we mentioned Eki. We mentioned like edibles that turn things into shadows.
Well, Olivia's certainly becoming a shadow of herself. I mean, not Olivia. I'm sorry.
Pius.
Steph is currently becoming a shadow of herself. Because she ate
Oh,
an edible.
I mean.
Okay.
No, I was just tripping up and didn't really know how to like ask it or angle it right or.
You're all right, buddy. Never change. I'm sorry that she cast you away for the night. Oh, head pats for Pius.
Oh boy.
Damn. Honestly, the chat with Yulia kind of puts this into a perspective of this might be a self-reflective dream and not necessarily a threat to the masquerade and the greater populace this time.
Okay.
Maybe. Ashley hasn't
Maybe.
done her role yet.
Maybe, maybe not. I will
We don't
not
know.
say a word.
Yep. It's curious the way she framed it. That's all I'm saying. As like player, but never know when it might pop into something very strange.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, we're only a month removed from October.
This is true.
Yeah, I mean, if you want Ashley to roll something, by all means, go for it. Alvin doesn't really
I
have a
know.
way to help with the research side of this. More so just tapping it to, like, the police scanners for anything else that might be odd that doesn't have anything to do with Bill Clinton.
Hey Johnson, you hear about the lunatics in the street going on about the president jumping some homeless dude?
God damn it. Even the cops are on it tonight.
Oh, Pius, you really fucked shit up.
Alvin's just gonna click the radio off and I guess, like, check in on, like, I don't know, like, the girls are probably already asleep, so Rotary Club's probably out of, the setup. Probably will drive past, like, Allison's dorm just to make sure nothing seems weird. Since he's got super senses now, maybe he's got a little bit better of a chance of, like, noticing if anything's off. But, yeah, no, just keeping an eye on things. Doesn't really have much he could do in terms of the research. So he's just gonna kind of...
No, just a random all-white van with "Truth" in capital letters painted in black. Spray painted in black across the side of it,
Fucker.
with some like radio antennas on top of it.
You know, if this is actually the dude who runs the radio thing,
Yes.
and I happen to hear his exact voice coming from the van,
Well, no, you have your windows up and it's on the other side of a big parking lot, man. You're not hearing anything.
I'll drive past it. Why not?
You know what? Fine. Make me a perception alertness check. Which could be 8.
Sure. Let me hit up these dice. Perception alertness.
Mm-hmm.
DC's reduced by 1 for
Actually,
whatever.
9.
9?
Or I guess 8 because of
Eight.
8 because of your reduction, but no.
Yeah. Just swap that to alertness. Go to 8. I'll even borrow willpower on this to hopefully help Pius out in the future.
Also, you're almost entirely correct with your drawing out Lynette's thing, and that's because if you remember, she diablerized her own sire, so that's why she ends up at 7 and elder,
Okay.
because her sire was 7, and she ate him.
Yeah. Okay, 3 successes. I'll take it. Mark that off.
You vaguely hear a commercial broadcast playing from inside the van.
Yeah.
Tired of being a sheeple? Feeling mentally foggy after drinking fluoridated water? Try a new Truth Serum energy drink. Made with organic ginseng, real Himalayan salt, and trace amounts of colloidal silver. The same minerals the government doesn't want in your system. Truth Serum energy drink. It's what the Illuminati drinks. They think nobody's watching. Available at select health food stores and by mail order. Call 1-800-WAKE-UP now. That's 1-800-WAKE-UPNOW. True Serum Energy Drink is not responsible for sudden awareness of lizard people, ability to see through television mind control, or compulsive need to stock up on Y2K survival supplies. Side effects may include heightened paranoia, sudden urges to move to Montana, and an inexplicable knowledge of government black site locations.
Gonna go ahead and take a peek towards the van to see if I can catch, if I could see whether there's a broadcaster made in there or if it's just the radio.
Well, there's a guy sitting in the driver's seat, his feet up on the dash, and leaning back, taking a snooze, or seeming to take a snooze.
Right. But do I see a radio, like, set up?
There's a door going into the back of the van, but that whole area has no windows.
Right, but sometimes there's a, like, walking path in those old vans from the back to the front kind of thing.
There is. I just said there's a door.
Yeah, so...
like an actual door.
Right. Okay. Okay. There's a divider door. I see. But this looks like one of those old radio vans where, like, they
I
actually
mean,
have
it
a remote
literally
setup.
has it literally has the letters KFRG 88.3 painted on the side of it under truth.
Hmm. I don't hear the voices of a second individual inside.
Not right now, no.
Just the guy at the front taking a snooze. Okay. How ballsy do I want to be?
This music makes it seem like Alvin's going to kill someone.
A little bit.
He's ready to just kill
Oh,
murder.
sorry, yeah, we're still on that page. My bad.
I know we can keep me here. That's fine.
Alvin's
Yeah,
plotting doom.
I'm gonna head to the back of the van. I'm gonna make sure to have parked a ways away so that way no one sees the sedan. And then I'm just gonna kind of make my way to the back of the van and just kind of give a light knock.
And then there's a fumbling in the front seat, and the rapid jingling of keys, and the twisting and turning of the engine turning on as it tries to veer off, but gets up on the sidewalk and starts careening to one side or the other as it tries to drive away.
I'm gonna follow after a little bit to see if he like stops for a minute. Just
You're
kind
going
of
to need
wave
a
it.
driver check. You are going to need a driver check. That van is booking it.
Oh,
I'm gonna
that's
need a
great.
driving check. That was on
Yep, a
foot.
drive check. Oh wait, you're not going to. Okay, well in that case, you can't keep up with it unless you want to burn blood on celerity.
Right. No, I just more so was keeping an eye on like where it was heading. Just I was just like trying
It
to
is
wave him down.
gone.
I was just trying to wave him down. He could see in the mirror. Skittish type. God damn. Just wanted to see what he actually put down for his programming.
Meanwhile, on someone somewhere that's able to listen into a radio. And we're back, truth to seekers! I'm being chased! The government's after me! I saw the man in the suit! There was a man in the suit behind my van!
Head back to my own vehicle and go. Alright, I have to keep an eye out for that one.
You didn't hear that. He was already gone when he was saying that.
No, I know, but it's the like, I'll have to keep an eye out for that van.
That was too funny. He just peeled out.
Yeah, he peeled out, and Alvin's actually going to try to mimic on the police radio in a official like voice without because he's heard a number of these individuals on the blip, and give them the coordinates of a man driving with reckless intention and may need to be checked for sobriety. Requesting backup at the cross streets that he saw him driving. I'll even toss a charisma performance if you'd like.
Okay, well, sorry, what are you doing? I was looking at something.
Effectively, I'm hopping on the police scanner to like send the police coordinates of like this man's driving
We're going to actually
erratically.
talk over the police scanner.
You can't.
I don't know, actually.
Otherwise, I'll pull out one of my burner phones and just send an anonymous tip. Actually, no, they're payphones. Duh. I'll just do that.
Yep. And you peel out the quarter, the nickel, the dime, and get them in there. Do the little ring. The phone
Glove.
handle is sticky.
Yep, gloved. Don't want to leave fingerprints for these people.
Your glove is now going to be sticky.
I'll throw it out. That's fine.
Hello, 911 emergency.
Yeah, just sending an anonymous tip. Saw this van driving rather erratically down 5th and Main. Real concern. Seemed under the influence, if you know what I mean. Just checked on him to see if he was doing all right and tore off like a
Thank
bat
you,
out of
sir.
hell.
Please hold steady. Please hold still for our for an officer to be with you soon. I guess. Sorry, I don't know where to go with that.
Yeah, no, basically he's just gonna give a description of the van and the direction it was driving and, call for a drunken disorderly.
Yep. Which is where I'm going to hold it for tonight. I hope y'all don't mind.
That's fine.
I'm going to put on some different background music.
Yes.
Alrighty then. What did Ashley learn tonight?
The Olivia is dealing with the cult of Vesta.
Fair enough. There's a cult at work in the city. Olivia, what did Olivia learn tonight?
Oh fuck, man! I hate this question because I don't pay attention very well.
That's why I take notes.
Yeah, I usually do, but tonight's not the night.
You literally asked the question and learned an answer to it, and it cost you a precious point.
Oh yeah, there's 3 Malufus.
Methuselahs.
Yeah.
All right. What did Pius learn tonight?
I learned that he really needs to keep his mouth shut around people. He
hasn't learned that one yet.
Yeah, that's what you took away. Not the fact that you maybe shouldn't go around disguised as the president and attacking people where other people can see you.
Oh, that was just straight up chance. Like,
oh, it's
That
chance.
could've went two ways.
President Bill Clinton. All right, Alvin. What did Alvin learn tonight?
I learned I need to be a little more effective in my attempts to draw my prey out. I should have just gotten right to a place where this man could see me in the eyes so I could just use my goddamn blood point.
Dominate doesn't require blood, usually.
You get my point. It's the... No, just get him straight in the eyes. Don't need to be stealthy about it. Just do the thing, because once I have him, he's not going anywhere.
Yes, you can dominate and enslave anyone's will that you look at, provided they're not of a lower generation than you.
I just need to stop being gun-shy, basically.
Mm-hmm.
ooh, yeah, with us being equals, you wouldn't be able to dominate me.
No, equals can be dominated.
Oh,
Yep.
really?
Yep.
It's just those that are lower generation than you that are immune.
Oh, okay.
Supposedly, the myth goes that was worked in by Cain himself.
Yep.
So, from those that believe Cain exists, anyway.
It's the reason why I can't just walk up to Longwell and go and suck a dick.
You don't know what generation he is. You might.
That's true. Ooh, that's true.
You can just try it.
Ass.
Well, he has to be careful how he tries it, though.
Mm-hmm. I have to
Man.
really be careful.
Well, wait for like a speech to happen or something. Be like, why don't you give a round of applause and then make him clap? Something so subtle.
Here's the thing. No matter what, like, it's not like magic of other systems. When one uses one of the gifts, especially in court, like, I'm pretty sure others notice regardless.
They can, depending on the gift, and like there may be roles involved. It's not a cut and dry automatic thing, but it is. One thing's for sure: the victim will usually sometimes be able to tell, depending.
Okay, so the victim will feel it. Okay.
At the
Yeah.
very least, yeah.
Okay.
We've not quite escalated to the using domains against
Also,
one
you
another.
you do actually have to talk to them and tell them your commands. So,
True.
in this case, that is a very verbal component, to put it in Pathfinder terms.
Mm-hmm. Either way, yeah, no. I've learned that I need to be less gun shy and just do the damn thing.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So that's all of your learning experience. Alvin, who's your MVP?
Andrew.
Okay. Pius, who's your MVP?
Andrew.
This shouldn't be working like this. Olivia, who's your MVP?
Andrew.
Inside the radio was the MVP. I think it's you, unanimous. You stole the show to today.
Ashley, who's your MVP?
It's a sweeping win for Andrew.
It was phenomenal. Like, I don't ever re-listen to the gameplays, but I'm probably gonna re-listen to this just for the shows. Because that was spot on.
God damn it.
So give us that curveball.
I will have to think on that one. Try and put me on the spot, gosh darn it.
Oh, man.
I meant it is currently the 30th, so right /30/2025. And as I mentioned before, Olivia, you may buy Humanity 8.
Oh, man.
Humanity normally costs current times 2. So since your current humanity is 7, times 2 is 14.
Yep, and I will have enough. And I do plan on buying it.
However, I am going to give you a discount. Not much of one, but a discount.
That's too funny.
Oh?
Yep, I'm going to knock 4 points off of it, so I will allow you to buy Humanity 8 with just 10 experience.
Oh. Thank
Wow.
you.
Alright. Experience is
Because,
updated.
well, partly also because Humanity is something you can lose and not get back, even if you spend experience on it, so, you know.
True.
Just, and you're actually trying to actually pursue it, and I want to encourage that story, so, you know.
Oh, man.
But do remember, though, that means that you now have to pay attention to even the 8th dot of humanity, and it's in the whole morality chain of things.
Fair.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Oh man, Pice might be a bad idea to hang around.
Pice is always a bad idea to hang around.
I mean, she could also try to drag you up, so...
That's true.
Okay, previously, your humanity rating was 7. Humanity's 7. Most human beings have a humanity ratings of 7 or so, so vampires at this level of humanity can usually manage to pass for mortals. Vampires with 7 humanity typically subscribe to normal social mores. It's not acceptable to hurt or kill another person. It's wrong to steal something that another person owns. Sometimes the speed limit is just too damn slow. Vampires still concerned with the natural rights of others at this stage of morality, though more than a little selfishness shines through. Now we go up to the next bar, which is one colossal humanity 10 through 8. Kindred with humanity ratings this high are, ironically, more human than human. Many fledgling vampires sometimes adhere to codes more rigorous than they ever held in life as a reaction against becoming a predator. Older kindred scoff at this practice, laughing at the thought of a newly whelped neonates cowering beneath fire escapes and subsisting on the foul blood of rats, vainly rebelling against their murderous natures. In truth, vampires who maintain high ratings in humanity are rare, as every kindred must kill sooner or later. Vampires with high humanity are almost unbearable by their peers, who find frustration in their perceived naivete and self-righteousness. Most kindred prefer to suffer through on life without kicking themselves. High humanity ratings indicate aversion to killing and even distaste for taking more VT than is necessary. Though not necessarily passive or preachy, kindred with high humanity uphold excruciatingly exacting standards and often have clearly defined concepts of moral right and wrong. Previously, I'm going to read up the hierarchy of humanity. Humanity 1, sin. Utter perversion or heinous acts. Humanity 2, casual violation, thoughtless killing, feeding past satiation. 3, planned violation, outright murder, savored exsanguination. 4, impassioned violation, manslaughter, killing a vessel in frenzy. 5, intentional property damage. 6, accidental violation, drinking a vessel dry out of starvation. 7, theft. And 8, as you now have, injury to another, accidental or otherwise.
So Olivia really can't like harm anybody now.
Well,
Nope.
she could. She'll just have to make a roll, a conscience roll.
I-
Speaking of which, it might be advisable for you to invest another dot into conscience.
Yeah. There goes all your firearm training and martial combat.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no. This means you
So
turn
that was
more
another reason why only charged you. I'm only going to charge you 10 for the buying of Humanity 8, just because you're probably going to want some experience to buy up your virtue. Virtues are also current rating times 2, and you currently have conscience rating 3, so it'll take 6 experience to buy conscience 4. How much experience do you currently have after getting 3 this session? Steph, you still with us, or are you passed out?
No, I'm here. Sorry, Daniel was asking me if I could take him to Meyer tomorrow. What did you ask?
I asked you how much experience you currently have.
12.
Is that with the 3 you just got this session?
No. That's
So you have
just
15.
yeah.
And you'll be spending 10 to get Humanity 8, I presume. And that means you need 6, so one more than you currently have, to also buy Conscience 4 if you wish to protect your humanity.
Okay. That'll
So basically,
definitely go
write
on
an
the
extra credit, and you'll be able to have Conscience 4 to go with your Humanity 8 by start of next session.
All
Nice.
right. Sounds good.
I'm going to go ahead and personally add that 8 dot of humanity to your sheet and modify your spent experience to match. And go ahead and fix your overall experience while I'm at it, because, and modify your your spent versus unspent. Yeah. Oh nope, that's 5. There you go. Okay, I fixed your sheet because my autism told me to do it.
You
I
guys
appreciate
I
it.
hope everyone had a fun and fantastic session tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What the hell was tonight? God damn it.
It was fun.
It was tism fueled.
Wow. Dave.
Yeah.
Sorry, I really wanted to make tonight good, considering we've missed the last 2 sessions.
This this all comes down to you, buddy.
I know.
You did this.
What kind of
That was-
storyteller would I be if I didn't use the gold I got handed last session?
I adore the threads you spin each other. I'm just so surprised it got to this degree.
That was fun. That was.
And you take and Steph giving Steph, your renditions with Olivia and retellings have gotten so much better.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
I heard. I
Wow.
can hear the unsaid. If you say so.
Yeah.
If you say so.
I'm just acknowledging. Sure.
I guess we'll get that Ashley roll next session.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I already wrote it down that's where we need to start.
Yeah.
I want-
Well, Ashley
Good.
rolled next session. Sorry, I need to.
Prepare for that one.
I'm glad
Nah.
that you 3 got the chance to like really frontline this.
It was fun.
Hey, you didn't actually have to be much of the leader, just the responsible talking voice.
Yep.
This
Yep.
session.
Yep. I'm good for it. I enjoy these moments, not because I don't want to like participate in game, but it definitely lets you guys get a moment to shine and like do some stuff.
Your president, Bill Clinton.
like,
Vote for me.
because as it was kind of listed out, Alvin's got a couple things that he's got to do anyway, so it doesn't need to be Alvin centric all the time.
Vote for me.
Vote for me. He goes in for a bite.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
I was handed a golden ticket and I flubbed it. I don't know
What
if
do
you
you
guys
mean?
knew what I was gonna try to do, but I'll save it as a surprise for next time.
You're going to dominate
Okay.
him and have him say something weird on the radio, calling out
No.
pie specifically?
No. No, not at all.
Uh,
You know what? Because you gave us such an entertaining evening, I'll spill the beans. I was going to forgetful mind him, so that way his perception of of the evening was basically going to lead him on a thread for a different cryptid entirely.
Yes. That would have been so fun.
And it was going to also lead him to the understanding that some college kids came out about their prank, and that it was all just a hoax to begin with to disappoint him.
You could have set him on a path to look for the people that we're looking for without him even realizing it.
I could have, yeah. But I didn't want to do that because that might cross sections with us a little too closely.
That's true.
I was basically going to lead it down the like, no, it was actually this cryptid, but then like these college students came out and ruined it. You just happened to get there after the street cleaners got there.
That'd be fun.
Because I could do that. I can rewrite a memory kind of thing
That's pretty
with
cool.
certain limitations.
With enough successes, you can rewrite their entire life's worth of memories.
Holy
Yep.
crap. Even a vampire?
Yeah.
Yep, but it is a dominate power, so it succumbs to the normal rules of not affecting a lower generation, and vampires on average have higher willpower than mortals.
So technically, if you really wanted Pious, I could make you forget that night.
That'd be kind of cool. So if I ever got questioned, I wouldn't remember a goddamn thing.
I mean, I could make you forget the experience of having killed that man.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool. But I'd remember, though, because there'd be a zombie there.
Yeah, but you'd go, where'd I get that zombie? And then go, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's true.
But no, that's a lesson for you.
Let's see. 18th. Okay, so the next two sessions will be in September. So 3 sessions from now, I will start my 1 or 2 session Strange Things session because October.
Yes.
The one
Past
that only
experience taught
Olivia
me
will remember.
I can't just run one shots in other systems easily. So I will do something very weird for y'all in game. That Olivia will probably be the only person that remembers us believing it to have actually happened.
Oh.
I swear we were here, and you were there, and you were there.
Yeah.
All right, have a good night. I'm gonna go upstairs.
Good night. Yep.
Later.
Good night.
See ya.
Goodness gracious.
Bye.